Hey, is it working?
No.
It's not working? All right. Well, I don't know.
The hell you been doing to my soundboard, man? My
Man.
soundboard was perfect before you bothered it.
All right, let me see. Let me see. Let me try one more time.
Hell no. You done broke my damn soundboard. We done
Oh,
broke the
man.
horn. You done broke the horn.
I done broke the horn, man. Nah, it ain't broke. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell going on though. But
Asa in the building. Shout out to DMV in the building.
go ahead and cook though, real
Hey
quick.
man, I'm on the phone today. I'm on the phone today, y'all, and I'm glad we got Asa in the building. I'm glad we got Asa in the building because this really up his wheelhouse. This really up your wheelhouse, Asa. Matter of fact, let me wipe my camera off so y'all can see me better. It's a little smut. There we go. I want y'all to see how rugged and dark I am today. This up your wheelhouse, Asa, and I want you to tell me, man. I want you to tell me if I'm tripping. Why do I understand, man, where there's frustration in Florida, Asa. There's frustration in Florida. Shout out to J Money, first name, last name. There's frustration in Florida. Duval, 10U won't give my boys at WOJ, former national champions, a game because they playing the season. Now,
Hold on with that. I think you had
Duval will not give WOJ, former national champions, a game because they playing the season. And because they beat them last year and whatever, and they beat everybody in Florida, whatever, or whatever. Right now, it was also said that it was a lot of unpleasantries, some words exchanged, some grown men was threatening other grown men and all that. Which, to be real with y'all, bro, all that can be solved, bro. All that can be solved with a conversation. Grown men just need to get on the phone and handle grown man shit, right? Excuse me for cussing. They need to handle grown man business, right? Because we ain't if we beefing over little league football, then y'all really the problem. You feel what I'm saying? But we gonna get past that because we know grown men can get on the phone and handle grown men business because again, we all grown men, probably with kids and wives and daughters and sons, and we can get on the phone and have a conversation about ain't no violence gonna happen at no youth game. But Ken is saying it's okay for Duval to not play Woj 10U because they play in the season and they've beat them before. They've beat everybody in Florida. Like he ain't never said, oh, it's a new season. That was last year. The game got to be played this year. And then, Asa, we talking about a team who coach openly said, Woj coach openly said last year, hey, man, we ain't national. We ain't going to be national. We ain't going to even be that good. And they actually overachieved from what he said. He always said 2025, that's our national run year. And now he's outside trying to play. And some guys is talking about we gonna play in the season and we chasing all these, we chasing this and that. And these niggas ain't talking about waiting the YNC and they waiting the YNC preseason to get outside. They ain't pulling up nowhere for real to play no smoke. So if you gonna say I'm outside, oh yeah, man, we ain't chasing no teams in Florida. We didn't beat them. Why they ain't called your phone, Asa? Why they ain't called Al? Why they ain't called nobody saying, well, let's play DMVU then? Them boys was top. Them boys was top where they was at. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, you know what? Let's go up there and play Philly. I know they ain't calling. They try to get a game set up with Bessemer, like they can't just pull up to Battlefield. They ain't called Mark. Mark talking about call Mark. Hell, Duval Jags is pulling up this weekend. The War Chasers, they ain't pulled up. How you gonna say we chasing teams outside of Florida? Well, who the hell you chasing? Matter of fact, you know what I'm finna do? I'm about to go to the IG. Maybe I missed the schedule. See, I gotta start calling this out, bro. I told y'all, bro, this year I'm not allowing teams to sit around, go to YNC preseason, win a game, or lose in the first round, go to consolation, win a game, and then all of a sudden they rank. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm calling out bull jive when I see it. I'm calling out all bull jive, bro. That Duval Jags team, you was bull jiving, bro. Great team. I think they got one of the best players in McQueen. I'm talking one of the best. I'm standing on that. And y'all know how I feel about some of these 10U kids. They got one of the best players in McQueen. But you can't dip in and dip out. This ain't dipping dots. You feel what I'm saying? You can't choose what games and what games I ain't gonna play, and I ain't gonna do this, and I'm gonna wait on this, but you ain't even outside playing nothing. So if you ain't gonna travel and play no teams, then what the hell is you even doing? Bro, we not doing that. If Duval Jags is afraid to play WOJ, I don't want to hear all that. They threatening people with violence. Bro, these is grown men. They can get on the phone and solve grown man stuff, bro. What is we talking about? What is we talking about, bro?
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. If they not going to play other elite teams like they told me, I'm with you 1,000%. But that's what the coach was telling me, that, look, man, we already beat them. We ain't lost in, 5 years or something like that. Like, bro, we want to play other competition. Now, if they're not going outside, then we having a different conversation then, coach. Because, I allow no ducking at all.
Bro, these dudes talking about waiting. They going to wait till YNC preseason and we going to see them. Like they some premier team and they have the option to do whatever because we the big dogs. Bro, that's disrespectful to what everybody else is building, bro. That's not cool. And if they don't win YNC preseason, all of this was a waste. If they don't win YNC preseason, all this was a waste.
So the preseason was what they was waiting on.
Bro, they said that they're not playing no Florida. Like you said, they ain't playing no Florida teams. They gonna only play they gonna play outside of Florida. When and who?
Yeah, I was thinking multiple games.
When and who, Ken?
Yeah.
Duval Jazz pulling up this weekend. They ain't on the card. Cole Mark said he'll cancel camp for them. When and who? Bro, we got to start. I got to, bro. And I'm a Florida guy. Shout out to Duval, bro. I lived in Daytona, lived about an hour away from Duval, bro, for 10 years, bro. Shout out to Duval, bro. But I can't let y'all slide, Florida. I can't let you say, oh, yeah, man, it's a lot of stuff in Florida, man, going on between this, a lot of threat. Bro, we all know Coach Josh here, bro. He's an amazing dude, bro. And if he says something sideways or all this, bro, you can call that dude on the phone and y'all can have a conversation like grown men, bro. And if y'all can't, then y'all don't need to coach kids.
But then again, man, hey, I'm going to have to say this. Y'all goddamn coach can't be asking people to play without certain players. They can't be doing that. You can't want to play and then tell them not to play with a specific player. So I ain't going to let that go neither. So we going to call them out. We going to call both of them out.
If Coach Josh, they playing full rosters. Hush. Cool. I mean, that's simple, bro. Again, to me, Ken, all this look like is an escape from playing a game, bro.
Not really. If you're telling somebody play for your badge and the person tell you to play without a player, that doesn't look like that individual is scared.
Both of them sound scared. You know what it sounds like?
Yeah, it sounds like both of them.
It sounds like one scared and the other one glad he's scared.
I'm not gonna say that the other one's scared until I find out whether or not he playing the teams like he said. Like
one scared, one glad, the other scared.
But I mean, shoot, bro, you want them to play 3 times? Cool. I mean,
bro, why not? It ain't even about. We don't know if they're gonna make it to the championship, bro.
That's facts.
I'm gonna put Dash National Sports Chat. Y'all might plan the season and neither one of y'all make it to the championship because we still got Lauderdale. Lauderdale said Duval won't get him a game. It's only 2 teams can make it to the championship. It's only 2 teams, right?
Okay. Hey, man, look. Do they play Lauderdale 2 times in the season?
No, I don't believe. Bro, I don't know if either one of these teams play 2 times in the season. I don't give a damn.
That's what was.
But I know they at least gonna probably play them 1. But regardless, bro, we don't know. Lauderdale didn't make it to the championship last year. They didn't make it to the championship. Okay. We don't know. Lauderdale might not even play them in the playoffs for all we know. Play the damn game, bro. Play the game. Who else you gonna play? Coach, if you don't, even if you're not gonna play that, that's fine, bro. I don't care if he plays that game. But if you ain't gonna play that game, well, we need to see Duval sometime. I don't want that. Oh, Duval pulling up the YNC preseason, like y'all live in damn Arkansas, or like y'all the Saw Boys who actually playing a game this weekend. I forgot. I think they playing. I can't remember who they playing, but they playing a team this weekend. They playing nationally ranked team, I believe, this weekend. So it's just like they acting like they over there in your neck of the woods. They over there acting like they the damn Oakland Dynamites, and they ain't got no money to leave and go nowhere.
Hey, man.
Bro, Duval is, Jacksonville is 4 hours from Georgia. It's 4 hours. 3.5 if you drive like 3.5 if you drive like Ken and my brother.
Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. I'm gonna tell you this. If they don't have Duval, Lauderdale and all them on their team, bro, then I'm in agreement. But if they got them folks on their team, then I'm sorry, on their schedule. If they got them folks on their schedule, then I'm especially twice. That's what the coach told me, that they're supposed to play them twice. So we gonna see, bro. We gonna see. Now, I'm not for no ducking. I'm gonna tell you that now.
But my thing, Ken, is that's cool. You don't want to play them, cool. Who you playing?
Right.
Who you playing though?
That's the thing.
You got to play somebody, bro. I don't want to hear that I'm gonna wait around and I'm gonna go to YNC, because that's the new ducking. That's the new ducking, Ken. They go to YNC because shout out to Jonah and Clayton. We got to change the formula. I'm gonna be real, Jonah. We got to change the formula. But they go to YNC. They win a first round game versus the damn Decatur Bulldogs. They beat the Decatur Bulldogs. Then they lose versus So Icy. And then they lose versus another team. But then they get ranked number 9. And they say, oh, we the number 9 team in the nation. The hell you ain't. The hell you is not. If you're not outside and you have the capabilities to be outside, then, bro, you is ducking, bro. Yeah. And we can't excuse that. Duval, you got to come on, man. Duval, we got to talk, bro. We got to talk. Ken cool with the whole 2-time, but either you going to play them, either you going to play some Florida teams, or you finna get outside. Ain't no way in hell I'm going to let my 7U team come up here to play on War Chasers. And I'm supposed to be mad. I'm supposed to be mad that we ain't nationally ranked. But then when it's time to be outside, I'm gonna wait. We're gonna be outside versus YNC. We playing all the other teams. Man, I ain't got time for that, bro.
So while everybody else is playing smoke, they looking to not play.
Come on, bro.
Speaking of smoke, man, Orlando.
And you allow it, by the way, but go ahead.
Orlando Outlaws will be out here, for somebody that's out there in Georgia. And I think that Tucker, this will be your opportunity.
Wow.
I think y'all should step up to the plate and play the Orlando Outlaws. And also,
I'm gonna text them right now too.
Hey, the Walk 'em Down game will be playing them on Saturday, and so therefore they need a Sunday's game. I believe that'll be a great look for y'all, especially on the rankings. Now I know some of y'all may say I don't care about the rankings, but it's a good look. That's a lot more exposure for your kids. So take advantage of that opportunity. If you're able to play, then play the damn game. That's when I'm going back to my hashtag.
And shout out to Tucker. Now I got a message from y'all saying, because I asked when y'all first game, they said they don't know, but we want to play both out-of-town national teams. We want to play out-of-town national teams. So this is an opportunity to play an amazing, or if you know anything about football, and I'm gonna tell y'all something, the Orlando Outlaws, when they come to Central Florida, honestly, when it comes to Florida in general, they have an amazing reputation. They have an amazing reputation in Florida. They are known as a winning program in Florida from top to bottom. The Orlando Outlaws, they damn near run Central Florida. Especially when it comes to Orlando. When it comes to that Orlando, Kissimmee, all that, they run that. They are the program that everybody go to play at. They like the OG Ducks of Central Florida. No disrespect to anybody in Tampa or Duval, because Duval they run that North Georgia area, but when they come to that Central Florida, that's Orlando. So at the end of the day, bro, like I love that game for Tucker, man.
Yeah, that'd be a
I
good
love
game.
that. I ain't, boy. I hate you thought of it and not me. That
Hey,
makes me mad, bro. I
man,
hate you thought of that of that team and not me, man.
it's all good, man. You gotta get used to it by now. You should be.
I hate you thought of Tucker. I wouldn't have even thought about Tucker playing that type of caliber game, bro.
Yeah, nah, that'll be a good look for him. So Tucker, if y'all listening, which I know y'all support heavy as well, go ahead, man, and accept that game, man. Call Zay and tell Zay, look, we want to fill in, for that game. And I think that, he'll definitely make it for y'all. It'll be a great look. Um, yeah, bro. And we'll be there. We'll be there to
Hell
record.
yeah, for sure, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? Make sure that y'all get the spotlight that y'all deserve. And it just depends. Now, if you feel like
Mm-hmm.
the coach that I seen and the message that I seen
Mm-hmm.
from OTF, first saying that you want to play the game, then not wanting to play the game, and then not even calling nobody to tell them that you're not going to play in a tournament, then that's something different. You feel what I'm saying? Like that, then you just on some scare work. You feel what I'm saying? You just on some scare work. So basically, I got informed. That which team was it? 404 wanted to
Mm-hmm.
play versus the
Eastside
OTF.
babies. Eastside
Yes,
babies.
Eastside Baby wanted to play against OTF, and basically, that was over a month ago,
Mm-hmm.
according to the gentleman.
Coach TJ said it ain't letting them in. By the way,
He said it's not.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I sent the link. I don't know what's going on. What is it saying, Coach TJ?
Yes, he said I ain't letting them in.
Yeah,
Which shout out to Coach TJ. Shout out to the whole 11U Ferrari boys for coming down to Georgia, shaking the table.
I don't.
One thing I'll say about them DMV dudes, bro, they don't ask for respect. They take respect. I like that. I like that, bro. I like when somebody come down and they don't ask for respect. They take respect. You feel
I'm
what I'm
gonna
saying?
I'm gonna
That,
try to
that
send another one.
I like that a lot, bro. I like how he came. I like how they came down here and demanded and took their respect. Even though No Limit lost both of their games, if you watch the game, now I know y'all couldn't watch Sunday game, but if you watch that Saturday game, ain't no way in hell you're gonna tell me you don't respect them. Ferrari boys, Saturday night, if all the way 6 minutes left. I think that was around the time where they kind of blew the church's money. About 6 minutes left in the fourth. I think Coach TJ, I think that was one of his first like bad mistakes of the day. Is when he threw that ball across the middle versus them linebackers.
Yeah, man.
But outside of that,
I send you another link, Coach
outside of
TJ.
that, it was honestly one of the, and I even said this online, so y'all know I ain't what the kids say glazing. I even said this to Ken on the sideline. It's one of the best offensive call games I've seen versus Voodoo.
Yeah, first
That's one
half.
of the best offensively called games I've seen versus Voodoo. They did everything Voodoo couldn't stop until 6 minutes in the fourth. That's when the first
Nah,
time.
it wasn't no damn 6 minutes in the fourth. It was the second half.
No, because in the third
Yes,
quarter, I still feel like
third,
they had an amazing game.
no, they had amazing defense sequences. It wasn't it. Oh, there we
No,
go.
the play calling was good. It was
What's
just
up,
poor
Coach?
execution.
Nah,
Hey, that
bro,
was good.
the defense sequences was great, right?
We're
It's
arguing,
just
Coach
that
TJ.
the play calling changed.
I don't think so.
It definitely did.
Okay, we're gonna ask. He here. Let's ask.
What's up, Coach?
Hey, that was good with my guys. Hey,
Ain't
Fanatic,
nothing,
why was
man.
you on
Just
my sideline?
Hey,
huh?
you already know, man. I had just like y'all came to take respect. I had to see, man. Let me see what this really looked like up person, man. Let me
Man,
see these
we
dudes
told
coaching.
you was banned from our
Let me
sidelines
see if
up a
these
day,
dudes
man.
really coaching, man. I said, well,
Man.
damn, these dudes actually know something, bruh.
know a little something about something.
So the argument here, coach, is that I said that to me, y'all offensive plan changed. Like to me, y'all first kind of mistake was around 6 minutes in the fourth. Ken believes that y'all offensively changed after halftime. Do
I
you
would agree
agree
with
with
Ken.
either?
We got conservative after half.
Okay.
We had a lot of success throwing the ball. I think my coordinator called a good game the first half, right? I think he called a good game the second half. I just felt like we got a little conservative. Our, like our advantage versus them was our wide receivers, and we kind of went away from that.
Yes, sir. And that's what I was saying. Cause to be honest, one-on-one,
They was
you
cooked.
got 4, I think, in number 1 or 6, one of them.
Now
And
1 and 4, KJ
okay,
and
yeah.
yeah.
So
Out.
even with that interception that they end up missing, you saw that he established himself in position to where he was about to get the interception. He just missed it.
You talking
So
about 6? Easy.
yes. So it was
Yeah.
those type of those type of opportunities all day for them. You feel what I'm saying? Like even if like they decide to put a safety, like you could run trips, you could do. It was a lot that they could have done, but then they went away with what actually, you know what I'm saying, was working for them. And so I just say this, man. It was a chance at redemption, and I want to show that. I want to show this game right here, real quick.
Okay.
I know you driving. It looks
You
like,
good.
but
Yeah.
I'm about to get ready to play some for the audience real quick, so y'all get a chance to see.
You talking about the
how
pregame or you talking about the real game?
I'm talking about the second game, man, versus walk them down. And here's the thing: I've always talked about teams playing, losing, and then bouncing back. I want to see how you bounce back.
Hard,
right?
yeah.
So y'all showed me, okay, I can take a loss. I'm not gonna get down, and then I'm gonna bounce back. So I'm gonna get ready to play this video real quick.
All right.
Oh, snap. Rolls up. Oh, snap. He makes it fly. He's caught.
Yeah, we gone, Ty. Oh, yeah, we gone.
Run! Run! That's right.
I don't get in that end zone. Hit that motherfucker.
Oh, the ball is snapped. Great pass off the slant. He takes off.
Come on, BJ, get ready! Get ready, BJ!
Man, that was good.
That was a hell of a sequence. So I put it in that order because when I first seen Walk 'em Down come out, I'm like, man, dang, it looked like they're gonna, probably take this one, right? Let me see how they respond to it. I love the way that y'all responded. Y'all came out, right? Y'all utilized the pass game. Y'all established the run game first, then went to the pass game, scored. Then y'all caught momentum. right? The game is about momentum. Y'all got the ball back. And then y'all basically scored again and didn't relinquish the whole thing. But what was the mindset when they first came out and scored, Coach?
Man, we made some mistakes on both third downs. I think both third downs were like 3rd and 12 or 3rd and 15, right? And usually we gonna bring a little heat there. And yeah,
Hold
hear me?
on. Not
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
now
We
we
hear him. I
can.
can hear you now. Yeah.
I think somebody was trying to call me.
Oh yeah.
But we sat back on those third downs and they got a couple of deep balls out on us early, right? So
Mm.
we weren't bringing pressure. So we felt like we kind of let them off the hook the first one, but we saw we needed to do a couple of adjustments. Score 26 unanswered.
Damn.
Mm.
26. Our coach. Let me ask you this. Did what happened Saturday affect how y'all called plays on Sunday? Did you tell yourself, I'm finna air this joint out today, bro, and whatever happens, happens?
So you want to hear the good news was that I got a good news, bad news call on Sunday morning
Mm.
about 11 o'clock. My OC called me. He was with me when I won YNC in 2020, right? And he told me his wife was having a baby, right?
Mm.
I ain't called the game since he been back with me, right? So I'm like, oh shit. Like, and he didn't change the verbiage. So like I called the offense last year. So I was like, man, I gotta call the game. My man about to have a baby in Atlanta, right? Because the wife here.
Mhm.
So I was like, all right, cool. Let me go out and do it. But I told him I felt like we lost our aggressiveness. You know what I'm saying in the second half. But I felt
Mhm.
like we were out of gas in the second half too, so we had to play it a different way. But we were definitely going out there to be aggressive.
Damn.
Mm.
Okay, I like that, coach. So, do you? That was definitely a narrative that a lot of people were saying online. Is that in that first game, they feel like in the second half, Voodoo caught to wore y'all down. Do you feel like their playing style wore y'all down defensively?
Man, we ain't had 190-degree practice in DC yet. It ain't been 90 degrees yet. It's been raining. It felt like every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, right? So I felt like the weather wore us down. I think they do a good job of being in condition and jumping in their spots fast. So they wore us down over time. But I felt like we just ain't had time enough. We got out of school. You know, most of my kids got out of school in the last week and a half.
Mhm.
So we about to do our conditioning circuit. So we'll be all right next time we see him.
So are y'all looking to make that game again? Schedule it? Like how are you
We caught him
looking?
at Cam last year. So I'm hoping we can catch him somewhere else just like that during the year when it
Well,
ain't 93 degrees.
oh well, it definitely won't be Atlanta then.
Yeah, coach.
I about to get ready to say the war zone. That's the next one I know that they're gonna be in.
DT hollered at me on Sunday. He was like, "Man, you should pull up. You want that game back? I can get it." So,
That'd
but
be
I know my parents ain't gonna probably run right back on that.
yeah, man. That would have been some really good competition. But I'd have liked to seen it like in the championship or something like that. They got some good work in there.
Coach, do y'all know who y'all
No,
playing
for sure.
in the EF Classic yet? Or
Brick City,
like Florida Brick City
That's
or
the only one.
no, because he can be mean. I'm
Brick
blind,
City,
man.
Pouncey Brick City.
That's
Can I
the one
ask a
in
question?
Florida.
Can I ask a question? Is it the 5-1 Brick City or is it the 7
That
1
part
Brick?
I don't know. I don't know I don't know if everybody know, but EF my dog, right?
Mhm.
He asked me. He said they wanted to pull up. Would I play the game? I ain't even asked no questions. We played 5-1 teams before. It's just work.
Mm.
Damn. Damn, Ken. See, you
Huh?
ain't got the horn, Ken. Damn.
I
Hey,
ain't got
that's
the horn.
hey, coach.
I ain't got
So let me ask you this, coach, because it seemed like There we go. There we go.
Is
Do
there?
y'all, yeah. Do y'all are you watching film, coach? Is it just something that when you do watch these games, because there gotta be some type of breakdown for y'all to be able to come out there and execute the way y'all do.
Man, we watch film with our kids
Mhm.
and had Zooms twice a week. So our kids are really prepared. You know what I'm saying? So before we played Voodoo, we had, the conference room at the hotel. We went through everything we seen. And I felt like we had a good game plan. I felt
Right.
like, I'm from El Paso, Texas. I feel like, the heat made us some bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like we weren't ready for that heat. And I told the kids that, like before we got out there, I'm like, hey, the heat, if you ain't doing the right thing, will make you crumble. So I felt like at the end of the day, that's kind of what happened. No, I'm not taking nothing away from Voodoo. I think they are awesome team. I think they did what they supposed to do. But man, we definitely, you know what I'm saying? We definitely respect what they do. We'd love to have that gang back though.
Cole, what's the goal for this year? Like what's the at the end of the season, what's the overall goal? What are y'all trying to accomplish this year?
Man, that's the question. We trying to figure out what type of team we are right now. I got a lot of new faces. I got some really good kids that you know what I'm saying. Like we can play wherever we want to and whoever we want to.
Mhm.
So we still working on that. I have a better answer for you probably come August.
So when you factoring that in, is there like the league, the nationals that's being factored in, far as the AYF or
So we are
YF?
AYF. Like I'm my fault, Ken, but we are AYF. We're an AYF organization at the moment.
Mhm.
As far as DMVU. But we built our teams to be able to go play any YNC team, not just my team. I think it's about 4 or 5 travel teams that we got ready to rock.
Okay. All right, that's dope. So
Hella crazy.
there's some other teams out there. Do y'all got y'all schedule
Yeah, yeah, they got
yet?
their schedule.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they
Okay.
schedule.
You
They
got it, you
schedule.
got it already,
Yeah,
Fanatic?
I'm gonna send it to you real quick.
All right,
Now,
bet.
coach, one game that I would love to see y'all play, and I don't know if it can happen. I would love to see y'all play that Mac Dolphins team again.
Right, right.
Man, I've been trying to get that game. I tried to get that game last year. They wouldn't schedule it. So if anybody can get that game for me, we willing to play it.
Really? So, I always go back, man, because I love to talk nationals. What do you feel like went wrong in that game? We know they got amazing. Their offense is amazing. What do you think maybe was the happened to y'all in that game right there? 18-7.
Number 5,
Mm-hmm.
he was awesome that game. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Hmm.
I didn't think we were I didn't think we were ready for that game yet. I don't know if people know, but I took over that team last year based on a coach leaving, right? That was in May, June, like Memorial Day weekend. So I wasn't able to recruit. I wasn't able to. I played with what they had. They were a national championship team, but we all know, like as you get older and jump into those 10s, 11s, 12s, people got and kids got to start looking different and growing different. So I wasn't able to build the team the way I wanted to build it. So I think we're probably close to where I want to be at, but not. You know what I'm saying? Last
You-
year
But
it
you
was
know
a
what I
work in
like
progress.
most? You know what I like most is that y'all proved me right this whole time. And I'm telling you, man, I'm a little disappointed in the DMVU organization because I have showed nothing but love. And I've been getting downplayed by this man the whole time. And people kept coming up to me, yeah, how we looking, Ken? Like I said something,
Now I know you
y'all
see.
looking at
I don't think people know. Like I've been on here before with you when I had my other team, my older team, right before we played Rare.
right, right.
You showed me love before you came out here for that. So like you've always shown us love, but I think to the East Coast you kind of new to some people. You know what I'm saying?
Got
Who
you.
ain't on that national level. But I think definitely people know who y'all are now. You know what I'm saying? So they just don't know
Okay.
yet.
All right, y'all get a pass because of Coach TJ. But man, I was like, bro, why am I having a conversation that you supposed to be having with Fanatic? But what makes
Association.
it what makes it
Association.
even sweeter though is he's now a believer. I don't he loved the coaching schemes, right? He was telling me on the sideline, he said, man, bro, I'm a fan now because the way that they dialing it up, you know what I'm saying? Like they showing me that they can coach, that they're really good at coaching. So y'all basically got him on board and stuff like that. But like I said, man, that game was definitely for the taking. I think y'all gonna probably see them later on. That might have gave somebody a little bit of confidence to want to play, you know, versus Voodoo. They can get some more games, you know, under their belt and stuff like that. This year just need to be the year of the games being played. We don't want people to have a war to win a war on the internet. If you want to play, go ahead and play the damn game. That's it. You win some, you lose some. Y'all lost the first one, bounce back. You know what I'm saying? And y'all end up winning. Walk them down game. Credit for them. Shout out to them. They getting ready to play versus the Orlando Outlaws, right? This coming week. So they want to basically bounce back. It's only games. I don't know when did it become this point where you know losing is just like everything. It's not. It's not even really losing. It's a lesson. Like just like y'all. Okay, I made this adjustment. I didn't make this proper adjustment. All right, I know this. When I play versus this team, we're gonna do this. Oh, and I want to play. Go ahead, Fanatic. I'm gonna play a video that Tone wanted me to play, man. I'm gonna
Shout
upload
out to
it.
Tone. Tone definitely told
Hold up,
us.
y'all gotta give them the back story to it. Give them the backstory.
Tone
Hey,
definitely told us that Ferrari was going to kick walk down gang's ass or whatever. And I'm sitting there like, Tone, come on, bruh. Kick their ass. Now, maybe they can edge it. But you ain't kicking walk down gang
yeah,
ass.
I got Ferrari winning, but I don't know about kicking that.
I
He
don't know
said,
about that.
I said, man, you gotta tell the camera that. And when I told him to tell the camera that, this is what he said. I'm a DMVU
Time out with
representative.
Tone with EFPN, DMVU Media. DMVU is going to drag Walk Down Gang. Put it in your show tonight. National Sports Chat. Talk about that. I'm a holler.
I'm a DMVU representative. Hey, it's looking like that because I actually downloaded in the wrong format. But man, shout out to Time Out with Tone, man. This is what
Drag was crazy at that moment. At that moment, to hear drag was like, come on, bruh. Just say when. The man looked me in my eyes, y'all, and told me, nigga, I said drag. I was like, and every time y'all scored, he came up, folded his hands, stood like this. Nigga, I said drag. We ain't done.
Coach, I must admit, man, you had me a bit nervous, even though I wasn't rooting for no team. It had me a bit nervous because I said, man, I don't want to hear no stories about how we was up and then we just, you know, let it slip away. Like instead of, you know, rushing the ball speed, you know, just keep like instead of you know, letting time go by. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, instead it was still hurry up off.
Did that cross your mind, Coach? Did that cross your mind? Let me slow the game down.
Not versus them, right? Like if I'd have felt like we were ever in danger, like I probably would have slowed the game down, right? But it's a lot of hurt in here from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I had a chance to stick a knife in somebody from Atlanta, I was gonna stick that motherfucker in there, boy. I was gonna, I had to.
Hey, look, man, it's only right, bro. Because you
Nah,
know.
but I think y'all like people drag and walk down. They got some good athletes, bro.
They got some great kids. It's some great players over there.
And to be honest with you, Like they passing game was official. Like from what I seen, like people are gonna have to deal with them big wide receivers. Their quarterback was decent. I think they need to work on their run game, but I think that's a pretty good team. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like a lot of the teams in my, like that I've seen, I think they better than them teams. So I mean,
Yeah,
shout out
they're
to
a
them
good
people.
team. The reason people are giving them a hard time is because they are putting themselves in the same category as Voodoo. See
I
what I'm
don't think
saying?
nobody there yet. Until you beat them people, ain't nobody in their category.
Yeah, so that's part of the reason why why it's a thing. So it's like, bro, like I said yesterday, bro, just run y'all race. Y'all gonna be good. Y'all definitely gonna be good. But when it comes to specific teams, bro, like I say, get a couple of games under your belt. They don't have to be, elite games, but I am glad that they're getting ready to play Orlando Outlaw. That just speaks to you know how resilient they are and how much belief that they have in that team. So this year, this is it's not on the players. If they don't have the outcome that I believe that they will have, it's solely on the coaches. Solely because you got every key piece that you need on that team. So therefore, you just have to coach it up the right way. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what it boils down to. But no, they are a good team. They are a really good team. They are a ranked team. Y'all just so happen to be as good as y'all believe that y'all are. You know what I'm saying? But you took the loss to the number one team. That still puts y'all in top 10 facts. You know what I'm saying? So,
Coach, let me ask you this. So y'all still got some really good teams. Y'all got a North Philly team. Y'all did beat them last year. Y'all still got Watkins. I want to say that y'all beat Benson. But then y'all still got you still got Miami Gardens. You still got you got a schedule, man. You still got C1N on here. Coach, is there any team specifically that you just like, I can't wait to play these dudes, man? Is there a team that you're looking forward to playing specifically?
Voodoo. Man. I like that's the only team I'm looking forward to playing again. I definitely like, you know what I'm saying, Britt. We me and him pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? From this weekend, he already texted me. We talking shit. But I think Larry O and I can't think of my man name right
Batman.
now. That right, like those dudes, goats in the game. I want to play against those dudes. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I go. So
so
but
so last year they dominated. They pretty much dominated being Brick City. And a lot of people couldn't do much with them, like I want to say the SEDs, right? Even the Delray Rocks. They was like the number one. I think they won it like 5 years in a row. 404 Bulls wasn't able to do much with them. How do you feel like y'all match up with them?
I think we're a matchup nightmare for everybody. That so I do like their line. I think their line gives you the same issues that Voodoo kind of gives you. But I think we give you an issue at every other position. From
Mm.
quarterback to wide receiver. I think my running backs are grossly underestimated. But like as time go on, like we're gonna get a couple of camps in, I think we'll be fine. I think people will start to understand how good we are. My defense forced 3 turnovers. Ain't nobody said a word about it.
Mm. Hey, you know what? I was actually gonna put that in there. The interception, I believe I think it was like 2 interceptions, if I'm not mistaken.
3.
Three. Okay, three. So I know
Yeah.
one with the linebacker, the two corners.
2
Um,
linebackers, 1 corner.
one corner. All right, so two of the passes, it should have been four. Because two of the passes, the way they caught it, one at a time, the linebacker caught the interception was based off him hitting his hand and then the ball landed in his arms. So the first one they did that, but he wasn't reactionary, right? He didn't react. So that would have been an interception. But I think that y'all was getting to to the quarterback quite easily. You know what I'm saying? So that speaks to the big line that y'all got. Y'all got some dogs, man. It's just that, bro. Y'all gonna have to be conditioned.
Right.
They're gonna have to be heavily conditioned. But what you think? What team that you would like to see them play, if any at all?
You know, one of the amazing things, bro, is they're playing Bugatti. I mean, I'm sorry, they're playing Pouncy
Miramar,
team. They playing Brick City, and they're playing Miami. The only team left to play is Bugatti,
bro.
And
so hold on. So I have not heard nothing about the Miami Garden Ravens. None this year, bro. Are they even a team?
You sleeping. They've had a lot. They've had a lot of traction. I'm gonna send you some stuff.
What's up, Jay?
Where my little brother TJ
go? Look at this man. Look
I
at
know.
this man.
Hit me back on.
Look how he came. This man came in on demon time, bro. I know that face, bro.
My little brother TJ, man.
Hey, man. Hey, did you reach out to I think Tucker should feel that Sunday's game, bro.
He don't want to play no football, man. He done seen me play that shit a million times. They reached out to me, man. Them folks don't want to play no football.
Coach Trevon, I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to see Ferrari play SED because of the type of ball y'all play. You feel what I'm saying? Compared to the type of ball that a Bugatti or a Miami or even a whatever play. I'll prefer to see that. But you know what? SED might be a better game for them to get ready for a voodoo. Maybe.
SED?
Yeah.
I mean, bro, you gotta say, you have to say Brick City because they're going to be in the YNC. They're not going to play in the preseason, but they're going to be in the YNC. So you have to give them some credit too. Now I don't know if they're going to be as good because they had lost number 3, but they said they got some pieces too. But I don't know how you replace that. That's my own.
Wasn't her talking about tonight, man.
We were just chopping it up with TJ.
Yeah,
you know, for me, man, I'm kind of tired of like people talking about, oh yeah, we waiting the YNC preseason to play. Like, bro, that's so lame to me, bro. That's so corny, dog. Like, and we been okay in that stuff. Oh yeah, it's like, cause I love what YNC do. Like, they definitely got one of the top preseason tournaments. But playing in only one person wins that, and a lot of folks get knocked out in the first round. They go play in Constellation, win a game in Constellation, and now they rank, bro. They gotta stop doing that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because it's okay for them to just sit around. And that's why I said something about Duval Tenue. And I'm disappointed everybody in Atlanta don't want to play an outside team.
Are you talking about 11U?
Yeah.
I just feel like that the age group is destroyed. So it's what you get.
That's crazy, man.
The age group destroyed, bro. That's what you get, bro.
Yeah. That's why I'm definitely against some people having all the top players, bro. You minimize the competition. And I've been saying this, bro. The thing about it is, I always think long term, and I see things before it happen, and people like, man, bro, you tripping. I'm tripping. So when it comes full circle and it's here, and now you can't get the gains that you want because you putting so much I want to say leverage in the coaches' hands, and they don't want to play. A lot of them don't want to play.
Bro, it's the same teams every year do the same shit, man.
Same teams.
That's why certain teams I don't deal with, certain organizations I don't deal with, certain people, bro. It's just what it is. So it's gonna be the same thing every year, man. That's why I always try to continue to bring outside teams to Atlanta because it's hard to get some of these teams to play. A team told me I was disrespecting them out, asking them to play them another team from Atlanta. I'm like, bro, what? So it's weird.
Real?
Yeah, it's and to my, I ain't even gonna go there, but yeah, it's weird.
This is crazy. Oh, he back.
What's up, little
Man
bro?
of the hour.
What's up, little bro?
What's up, nephew? Say what up?
What's up, man?
Hey, what you tell me at the end of that game?
Which one?
The second one. I don't care about the first one no more.
Bro, what, bro?
I'm
Niggas,
done, man.
niggas.
Set up the next one, Zay.
Set up the next one.
Yeah, block party in DC.
Hey man, that sound like a move, man. That sound like
No,
a move. That sound
nah,
like
it was
a move.
my bad. I wasn't even paying attention to my battery. My shit went clean out.
Nah, you cool,
It's
coach.
all
You
good.
cool,
I
coach.
had to come forward with you tonight, man. Come kick it with you for a few minutes, man.
Nah, for
Hey,
sure.
hey, Zay, man, how you feel, man? You almost had the sweep, man. You almost had that sweep.
I had the sweep.
I'd say is a petty dude, bro.
No, whoa,
He's
time out, fanatic.
Oh yeah. Okay. Technically, you had the sweep.
For
oh,
sure. Every time I came on here, I told y'all I'm in charge of Saturday. Not in charge of Sunday. I'm in charge of Saturday. A
Hey,
nigga was gonna win the game on Saturday.
if we gonna be truthful though, Zay, it's your fault. Your city lost.
explain that,
What
coach.
you mean?
Explain that.
He brought him to me. He brought me to Atlanta. What we talking about?
Damn, Zay, he got a
Listen,
point, bro.
He said,
bro,
TJ, I need DMV in Atlanta. I said, I got you, my boy.
if I would have had both days, y'all would have won a game.
Hey, I gotta speak to this though. He
Okay.
said, hey, Ken Lottie, the GOAT, right? Hands down, Lottie the GOAT, right? Like he 100% the GOAT in DMV. I don't want nobody to get that misconstrued. That's it. That's all. I just want to make sure that's clear.
I'm saying who that is.
Yeah, who is that?
Lottie coached the 12U from Watkins. He's a OC. I think he got like 8 or 9 nationals.
The other ones though.
No comment. I'm not doing all that.
Shout out to Coach TJ. Coach
I'm
TJ
not doing
smart,
that,
man.
nigga.
Man.
Not
Coach
doing
TJ,
that.
when y'all walked off the field Saturday, when y'all got in the car, did you feel like, oh, we coming to get this tomorrow, bro? I ain't letting it slide tomorrow.
No,
Okay.
I felt like I had to go home and watch tape immediately, and that's what I did. I ain't
And
go to sleep
what
till
did you
probably
see?
2 o'clock.
What did you see if we take away, like, matter of fact, I ain't gonna say, what did you see from watching that tape?
My kids was dead tired. Like that's really what I seen. I really thought we started running out of gas at the end of the second quarter. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's also what kind of played a part into the play calling on offense. You know what I'm saying? So we weren't trying to make the mistake, but I think we ended up making it anyway.
Look though, so it's a guy on here, Trayvon Bill. He said he been trying to get a date with you for 2 years.
Man, hey Zay, ever since you know me, you didn't know me to move, right?
Listen, I'm just telling you what the guy told me today.
I'm with you, right? He wanted me to move. He told me the other day, man. He told me like a week or two ago, man, for 1,000, I move. I said, where I send it at? He said, nah, 2,000. Again, where I send it at?
What team are we talking about? I missed it.
You talking about Trayvon from Indy Firehouse?
Nah, he with Saw Boys, the
Nah,
Midwest Saw Boys now.
Nah, Trey. Hey, nah, Trevon. That's my guy too, man.
I ain't giving him
Hey,
that softball shit till he win a big game with them niggas.
hey, man. You. I know you ain't ducking smoke, man.
For all we know, he could be a fucking parent on the softballs. For all I gotta see a nigga on the sideline making some adjustments to give him that softball shit.
Nah, he be over there. He head coach.
I gotta give a nigga.
Hey, man, come on. Hey, Trayvon, I need some answers, man. Coach feel
He
like
say,
you ducking, bro.
how far are y'all from each other?
They in Ohio. I ain't never even been to Ohio. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Okay. Yeah, he say, man, TJ won't even play me. I'm like, man.
He said, hey, you know better than that, Zay.
I'm just telling what the man said, bro.
You know better than that. I'd have been to Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina. I ain't been to Cali. I want to take the kids to Cali.
Nah, this must be a dress. Go ahead though. After you finish.
We do all that, right? Like I don't know where you want me to go. Where he been?
Shit, I don't know. He be going to UTN and shit.
Who?
No
Hey,
shot, no shot at them boys. Them boys
nah,
just
man.
shit.
Hey, they don't get no play on here. Hey, bro, don't rock with nobody, bro.
He
UTN.
said ATL to Mecca turned to the Mecca of politics and decking. No, not Atlanta. We don't do well now. No.
Yeah, that's crazy. He said that that's gonna bring the city out, man. Hey, we say we got Watkins in the building, man. Shout out to Watkins, man. Shout out to them. Hey, man, I don't know if y'all gonna do North Philly Blackhawks the way they did y'all last year, but let me know if y'all made that game. Y'all scheduled that game yet?
Who what?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they
Philly
play
on
August
North Philly.
22nd,
We
August
North
all
Philly,
we
23rd.
yeah,
play
they
August
on
22nd or 23rd. Yeah, one of them. But we do that game every year. Like those are guys up there. That's always gonna be, you know what I'm saying? How it go. That's always
Yeah,
gonna be how that go. That's gonna
yeah.
happen every year.
Well, they North Philly didn't get them boys a game. He told them they're gonna have to go to the championship. They win. They beat the mess out of them too. They took it personal. Joker
Yeah.
says that I'm telling you, Watkins Hornets 11U. He said, "Drip boys, we coming." All
I
right,
couldn't
bro.
I couldn't find a game before I came there.
So now you talk about the game that you played versus walk 'em down game. Now they want to play.
No, I'm talking about Watkins. They just was talking about they was just talking about they gonna make noise. We couldn't even get a game with them people. They wouldn't give me a scrimmage.
He don't know who Lottie is. All he knows is Lottie. It's not my fault that your goat is not my goat. That's just how it go, bro. Atlanta
Hey,
goes worldwide, bro.
we blame y'all.
You feel me?
We should know that. Y'all should be talking about them. We
My
know.
goats
Look,
all on TV,
look, we know
all over
Rod Matt.
YouTube.
So
We
watch
know.
this.
You know what
Watch
I'm saying?
this.
Blame your media.
Lottie just beat Fort Lauderdale, the YNC national champs,
Nah,
the next
he
week.
did respect, but I still didn't know
Hold
who
on,
that
wait. Yeah,
was.
then I know the coach then. I just didn't know his name was that.
Yeah, Lottie.
Can we
Yeah.
find that? Can we find that game on YouTube somewhere?
Which one?
I
For
don't know.
for Watkins.
It should be.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
that on the
yeah.
AYF page.
They
No, I
got
think EF did that page.
EF did live
Hold on,
stream.
hold on.
Did
It's a
live
possible
stream.
matchmaker. All right. You know how we do it. All right, so I gotta ask you first though. Trevon want to be added. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, me and him talk. We cool.
All right, so I'm gonna add him.
Shout out to Coach Trevon. Coach Trevon, come on here and make the game, though. Don't be coming
Yeah,
on here just to say, damn, what was said and you said this, man. You want to play?
yeah,
You
we
know
got
what I'm
one.
saying? Coach TJ, hey, he looking good right now. Do you want to play? That's the only way.
That's what we want to know, man.
We want to know, do you
Hold
want to
on.
play?
Let me see what I got. Go ahead.
Coach, but Coach, is your schedule full, though? I'm looking at your schedule now. I don't see no dates, man.
Man, we play Sundays too.
Okay, because I'm looking, I'm like, Coach ain't got no damn open days. What are you
No,
talking about?
we started looking for dates in January, February. I think me and Zay put this date together, and that had to be February, Zay.
Yeah, it might have been February.
Yeah. So like we start doing that early. I think my last little opening was the Brick City weekend, and it worked out.
So, Coach, can you walk us through? Did you want to play voodoo? Was that one of the first things you was like, hey man, if we come down there, we got
Yeah, that wasn't even no debate.
Man, I told I come down there, I'm playing voodoo. We'll play somebody else too, but I'm playing voodoo. Can you make that happen?
Damn, Coach.
He definitely made that happen. Right now, man. Zay set a super high standard, you know, for anybody following
it's a
suit
bar.
because
It's a bar.
man, the vibe was everything, you know what
For
I'm
sure.
saying?
And
Bro,
it
when
was
I
good
come
games
there,
all day long while Zay out here faking. All my
I ain't
teams
expecting,
played well.
For sure.
yeah, I ain't expecting nothing less. Hey, Trevon, send it to your Facebook,
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie though, bro. Y'all had me in the principal office today, so I ain't doing that no more, bro. That vibe y'all had this weekend, don't expect it no more. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, man. You can't listen. You can't
Nah,
set
yeah, we
that type
can't.
of tone,
Yeah,
bro, and
yeah.
then tell them
You
you ain't
gonna
gonna
Hey,
get it.
you
hey,
gonna
brother, it's over.
you gonna have to talk to them folks out there, Zay. You
Shit,
gonna have to,
them folks ain't going for what was going on out there, boy.
Nah, it was definitely lit.
It was lit, boy. Boy, them folk not going, but y'all folk head up. Not happening, dog.
No.
but
Who
coach,
they?
no, y'all did a coach, do you
Yo,
feel like teams sleep on y'all? Do you feel like a sleeper team?
You know, I don't really worry about that. I think
Okay.
anybody who know me know I play football and you're gonna get a good product. So I don't really ever feel like that.
what's going
Hey, what's
down,
up, coach?
fellas? What's happening?
What's good?
Yo, man, TJ, you know I asked you when you first became the head coach back over there at 10U because we beat y'all 9U and he was supposed to come down here and play us, but you end up taking over the head coach. You said this and that, we couldn't make it happen. Then I found out y'all was supposed to come play Legacy. I asked you, could we play? Nothing, no
Now
return because you
tell
wasn't
you what
going.
I said. Hold up,
You
stop right there.
Yeah,
Tell
yeah.
me what I said.
you said no because they backed out on you. I said, all right,
So I
that's
wasn't
cool.
coming to Ohio, right?
Yeah, I said, all right, that's cool. But as of now or the end of the season rankings, Saw Boys or whatever you want to call it is ranked 5 or 6. If you own the ranking shit, it's a good bump to get two in one matchup in one city. Legacy and the Saw Boys, Midwest Saw Boys. So you get double the fades. So it ain't nothing we're coming out here to get double the fades. We beat y'all, so why would we come to DMVU? The
You
Firehawks beat
hold
y'all
on, watch this. Watch this.
in
Who you beat?
DMVU.
Hold on, who'd you beat?
We beat the team. That's all that
This ain't
matters.
their team,
We beat the
homeboy.
brand.
This
That's
ain't
all that
their
matters.
team. I
It's the
wasn't even
brand,
with the brand.
but it's still the team.
It's not.
And
That's not the same
that what I
team,
was telling
homeboy.
somebody earlier,
I
bro. That ain't how
understand
this
what
shit
you're
go, bro.
saying. I understand what you.
Relationships change when new niggas get in place.
So it changed because they had a
You
new
want
head
me to
coach,
honor
right?
another nigga bet? I ain't honor no another nigga
No,
bet.
no, no. I'm not saying that, Zay. What I'm saying is we ranked or whatever with the Saw Boys. You still got to come to the number 5 team in the country. We not about to come out there. We
They
will meet y'all. We will meet y'all, but we're not just about
Hold
to
on,
come
hold
to
on, hold on, hold on.
DMVU.
You the number 5 team from last year in the country, right?
It doesn't matter. The rankings is the
I'm
rankings.
asking you. I'm
Yeah,
asking
Yes,
currently
you.
E5.
Right?
yes.
Let
Currently.
me tell you something. Let me tell you something about rankings, homeboy. That shit only matter at the end of the year. That shit don't matter at no other time, right? It's the beginning of the year. We done went to Boynton before, and we were the higher seed. We done went to Atlanta. We wasn't the higher seed. We went to Philly, to Charlotte. Bro, if we playing games, we set up relationships. No different than me and Zay. Hey
And I
Zay,
also,
we gonna
you're right. And I also
hold on,
told you we'll
hold up,
play
hold
you
up,
at
hold up.
C1N.
Hold up. I
Did I
got you
not?
with that. We not tripping off none of that. You talking to me like I'm ducking you. That's how you feel?
Hold on.
All I'm saying is
Oh,
we
all right.
trying to
I
get
just
the
wanted to
game
make
set
sure.
up. All we need is a date and a location. That's it. You only why I came on here because you said I said $1,000, 2,000. I was just writing on that was just Facebook talk. But me on the phone with you, I told you the options that we could make it to you at C1N at Halloween or in Ohio. All you had to do is say yes, and we had a matchup at C1N.
Hey, Fanatic, let
That's
me ask you
it.
a question. What my schedule say for C1N? What date is that?
let me be here because if you won't see one in, it sound like Coach TJ. Coach TJ already got C1 in locked in for
Look,
Lock it
August
I
in.
asked
31st.
these niggas. Look,
August 31st.
Nah,
my
you
bad,
asked me
TJ.
to
I
come
didn't
to
call you nigga,
Ohio.
but
You
I
ain't
asked
asked me to meet
TJ.
you nowhere.
I asked TJ again last year when we went to CNN to play SCD to play them. They said no, we only want to play Voodoo, and we beat y'all, but we trying to play y'all in DMVU or in y'all area every year. So
Well, that
that's what I'm
All
saying.
I
right.
gotta
So
push
look, hold
back
on, hold
on
on,
that.
If
hold
Ain't
I'm
on,
that
hold
ain't
on,
done.
asking,
hold on.
Hey, hold
Hey,
on,
hold
boy.
on. Wait,
I
hold
had a
on, coach.
game.
Let
Watch
me
this.
get
I
this.
had a
Let me get
game
this right quick.
Saturday, got on a bus, and then came and played Voodoo on Sunday. When you wanted me to play you?
we did the same shit when we came down DMVU. We rode in on the bus, play SCD, and went right home. We could have played 2 games instead of going right home. That's all I'm saying. It was in
Hold
your
up.
backyard.
When you went where? Say that again.
To Halloween C1N when y'all played Voodoo last year.
So
I
when was I
asked you.
supposed to play you?
I asked you, could we play? The only team that wanted to play us was McDolphins didn't even want to play us. The only team that wanted to play us was SCD. That's it. Nobody else would play us.
So I'm asking you, what did you do on Saturday? Did you play on Saturday?
Yes, we play SED.
So you couldn't find a game for Sunday.
Hold on, y'all.
I
What was
asked
the
you.
result of that
I'm
SED
with you,
game?
right? Hold on. Here we go. Because he not understanding what I'm saying. I had a league date on Saturday, right? So I played a
Yeah.
game on Saturday, and then I turned around and came to Charlotte after my game in DC
I
Saturday
understand.
night.
I understand all
Sunday
that.
I
All I'm
played
saying
Voodoo.
is,
So how was I gonna play you and Voodoo if I got obligations to my league?
I understand that. No problem.
So, coach, you saying basically he should have played Jal instead of Voodoo.
Exactly, because y'all wasn't
You
going to
feel me?
YNC regardless. But it
What
doesn't
do
matter.
that
That
got to
doesn't
do
matter
with
anyway. They
anything?
got the bump.
He
They
said,
got the
TJ, what he's
bump.
saying is if you wanted to win, you should have played him
You
and not
should have.
Voodoo.
Yeah, he said if
We
you
was
want a
never gonna
competitive.
beat Voodoo.
That what it sound like. He's
Hey,
saying y'all weren't gonna beat Voodoo, so you better
hey,
off
hold
playing
on,
us.
man. Yeah, we
I
can't do
mean,
that,
that's
man.
all I'm saying. It would have been a better bump, for
Where'd
us.
you go?
We could have
Where'd you
let the
go
one and
last year,
two play each
Trayvon?
other. We could have let the number one and two play each other, and we could have got a good bump. Because regardless of what I'm saying is, I'm trying to make it to wherever you gonna be at. We open the play when you're there. That's
Hey,
all
Well,
I'm saying.
it
we
sounds like
gonna
the
lock in
C1
a
in is
date.
the place, right?
We gonna
So
lock in a date to see one in.
yeah,
You heard it here.
that was
That's
already
all
made
I'm
when he
not
said that he
saying.
got
I'm not
on.
saying
That's
I'm
cool.
dunking or nothing. I'm just
That's
saying when
cool.
y'all ready, we don't be there, and we want to get the game. That's it. That's
All
all
he's
I'm
saying
saying.
is, TJ, bro, you should have played him instead of Voodoo if you wanted to win. Like, stop
Well,
being
he
so
went.
stupid all the
Hey,
time.
hold on. I thought you went to YNC last year.
He did. They
No, we
went to
went to
somewhere.
C1N last year. So and
Y'all
then
went
when
to
he
see
had
one
the
in.
UTA
No,
Okay.
joke, we
no,
went to
no,
C1N.
no, no. You went to see one in
Yes.
I
We
for
think
beat
he
national.
did.
Montgomery. We beat MCU down there. We went down there with 15 players. So
Listen, don't start that
it
bullshit.
was
Hey,
a
I
good
can't
run.
stand it.
It
I
was good
can't.
work.
Ken, we're gonna start hitting the X button on these
Hey,
niggas
you
this year.
already know,
It
Zay.
was a good run. But I'm just saying we went to C1N. You said UTN. We did not go to UTN last year. We went to C1N.
What the hell
But
the
Yeah,
difference is?
I mean,
yeah. Indy,
I just had
Indy
to get on here
fried.
to correct a couple things that I heard because we didn't go to
Hey,
UTN
hey,
last year.
Trayvon.
Went to
When
UTN
we
Dodger
first
year.
talked, that was in like I don't know when my schedule first came out. You like, man, come to Ohio, right? I told you,
Yeah.
hey, I ain't going to Ohio. The rest of my org is because Legacy didn't tell me they weren't coming until Monday of the week they were supposed to be there, right? So I
Yeah, I
said I'm
remember
gonna
that. I
return the
remember that.
favor, right, with all the rest of my
Yeah.
teams, but my team ain't going nowhere, right? So he was like, man,
Yeah.
you come out here and play us. I was like, bro, I think about it, but I ain't really trying to go, right?
Yeah.
So then after that, you was on the internet saying you looking for niggas to come.
We are.
No, Diddy, right? You looking for dudes to pull up. I said,
Yep.
I got $1,000 if you pull up. You said make it 2 grand. I said
That was
bet.
just that was just Facebook talk. I'm talking about on the phone. That was just comment,
Hey, man.
So
just
Hey,
man, we
trolling.
Coach,
can't do that
Coach
though.
Trayvon.
We ain't
What the
about to
hell is
come down
We
there for
can't
Facebook?
do
nobody.
that.
If we'll just
Hey,
pull up on you. It's not even that deep. We'll just pull up on
it's
you. It's
hey
not even
bro,
that deep.
like it ain't never that deep. It,
Yeah,
it
it's not
really
that
ain't.
deep.
Like on some,
Yeah,
hey, look, I would rather give you 1,500 to 2 grand for you to move than me to move 10,000.
for sure. I feel that. I feel that. But I'm just saying it wasn't really that deep because at the end of the day, I already know how we rocking. Bart, they're not moving. They're not gonna. It's not gonna just happen like that. You feel me? Like. So I was just trolling. It's not just gonna niggas ain't, bro. The shit be politics at the end of the day. Niggas just ain't. You feel me? We'll meet y'all halfway, or we'll make it happen at C1N, like you said. But
No, we're gonna make it work.
but, but
So, do
we
you
ain't.
think y'all can make that work at C1N though, coach?
Hey, look, hold up. Bama's is talking, right? They said who I like, Lou or Baby Rez, right? I love Baby Rez. But Lou on NWO my 8U, unreal. And then Zay had to call me after he seen Shawty play against Fort Lauderdale or Lauderdale Lakes and say, hey, yeah, I understand. That youngin playing running track, he couldn't come to Atlanta. That's the only reason my 8U ain't go.
They
Yeah,
had
and
would
our
have
team you was supposed to play. Y'all know you last year when they was ranked.
went on 2.
I'm
Man,
just
please.
saying. I'm just saying.
Man, please.
Hey,
Hey, coach
James
said he
Davis
like them
said,
versus
I'm just.
hey,
Supreme.
Zay, this to you. James Davis said you got to move the location.
Yeah, I'm moving the location for this weekend.
I got my man over there cooking.
Nah, but man, it's gonna be some good football this year in 11U. I'm happy, man. I just hope y'all and Legacy come on
Who
over
your
to
big
YNC.
games?
Huh?
Who your big games?
We ain't got no big games. We playing whoever line it up. We just got 4-4 this weekend, and shit.
I'm saying,
We be
Bill,
at
how
YNC.
y'all going to Tennessee? How far Tennessee is from Atlanta?
Huh?
Extra 2 hours.
That's the shit I be talking about.
Bro, we didn't know nothing about your event that had going
Bro,
on.
we talking about period. If you coming anywhere near this shit, why not come get that real shit? Why nigga go get that knockoff
First
shit?
of all, like I said, look. This like I said. You know how it is, Zay. Saw boys beat walk down gang last. They not gonna move for them.
We
That's all
ain't
I'm saying.
them
Hold
folks
on.
ain't had to play them folk. Them
I'm
folk,
just
listen. Them folk could have came and got that
saying.
shit back before folk with
Listen,
their
I'm just
ass.
saying. So the only team to come down there to play is Voodoo. That's it. For my merger, for what I'm on for them also them coaches ain't gonna budge for them niggas that they beat. So you know what I mean. But it is what it is. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know
So
what I
why didn't they
mean?
come down here and play voodoo if you can't handle Tennessee?
We didn't know. We didn't know
Hey, hit
about
that
the
button, hit
28.
that button, hit that button, hit that
We
button.
didn't
Wait,
know
wait,
about the
wait, wait,
28th.
which one?
We didn't know about the 28th. I had an event last week when you had your event, so we couldn't come
No, we
last
talking
week.
about, listen, I'm talking about, listen, bro. I'm talking about, this is what I'm saying, Bill. I'm talking about period, traveling wise. If you're going to go to Tennessee, Atlanta, this
Yeah,
shit
we were supposed
wide
to go to
open. This shit like the
Tennessee to
strip
play
club.
MCU and 404. Why not?
Who
Them
Listen,
niggas
you're
don't give
not
a
MCU?
fuck.
listening. You're not listening. Listen to me, bro. You want to talk back so bad.
Go
Listen,
ahead.
if you're going to go to Tennessee, why not drive an hour and a half more to Atlanta? You get the real experience of some real football. That's my question.
Against who? Other than Voodoo. That's all I'm
Why you keep
asking.
saying other than the number one team? What's the problem with
That's
that?
it. Nigga, we not ready to play them right now, so we not about to come out there not prepared. That don't even sound right. We not West Orlando Jags that come out there on the Snoopy move. We not TJ that's come out there that ain't ready. We not doing that. When we see them, we're trying to pop that shit, and we're gonna see them after a couple good games after we put this
So
shit
niggas
together.
not ready, but niggas hitting the road.
We cool. It's a practice. What the nigga say last
It's
night?
not a
It's a
practice. So
practice
Voodoo
game.
go and Voodoo go jump in that shit.
Nigga.
Then what?
Well, I don't. We'll
It
see
don't
Voodoo at
make sense
YNC.
to me, bro.
We'll see
We
Voodoo at
we
YNC.
ain't ready for them. Listen, hold on. Y'all not ready for them, but y'all niggas still on the internet and criticize niggas that's out here playing football.
We playing football. We just played.
But
They
y'all ain't
playing
ready for
any.
them though. Y'all ain't ready to
Bro,
play
They
them.
played
playing
the
football
Chicago
regardless.
team, I
So who
think.
you play ain't like he said. Ain't none of these teams ranked. We're still playing football. We not hearing
Hey,
that, bro.
hey,
But
so
so, but
watch
my
this.
thing is, I want you to get off the internet criticizing everybody else though.
No, nigga, I'm
Hey,
gonna criticize these niggas that's
You
out here talking
criticize niggas
about.
the most, but
I'm gonna
you scared to
criticize these
drop your
niggas
nuts
that's on
and play
here,
these other niggas though.
nigga.
hey
I'll
Zay,
play the same
this
niggas that I'm
weekend, what number?
criticizing.
I don't know, right? Because I ain't even look at last year rankings. What number team did I play on the YNC rankings? And I ain't been out of school a week and a half.
You played all of
Number
them.
one and number what?
I don't
I
know
think
what
you
the
played
fuck
all of
y'all
them
put
last
out.
year though, didn't you?
I ain't play. I ain't play them.
You played
I
Mac.
ain't play walk down.
You played
You
Mac
did play
Voodoo.
them.
No, I'm saying this weekend. Who? What was walk down game ranking
I
last
don't know
year?
that what they
They
ranked
not.
them
They
on
wasn't
yet.
even ranked. They was
They
like
top
8 or
10.
something.
They
They was like
top
8.
10,
Yeah.
but Saw Boys beat them last season, so
So my
But
question is
this is
this.
my thing.
Hold on, hold on, hold
This is
on,
what
hold
I'm
on. I
telling
got
Zay.
you.
This is
I
what I'm
went
telling
into
Zay.
Atlanta and played two top 10 teams in less than 24 hours.
I understand that. That's cool. What you're doing,
How much more time you need?
what you're doing is that's cool. But at the end of the year, them is not even the same folks that you're focused.
He ain't
What?
saying his focus.
I'm kind of lost, bro.
It's still we want work. What we talking about?
Coach,
Hey man,
how is it guaranteed that you're gonna see Voodoo at YNC preseason? That's not a guarantee, man.
That nigga say we'll go to Tennessee because it ain't like that Atlanta shit.
I just want everybody to stop thinking y'all gonna see somebody in a tournament.
hey, I just want people to know this as well.
That's
They
not
gonna show up.
guaranteed.
We
You
still
see them
we
on the sidelines if you don't play.
Hey, hold on, because I want people to know this, right? And we still missed about probably an extra 5,000 views or more with Zay not even filming, right? Now look, Coach, did y'all get what we advertised when it comes to
100%. My people,
cameramen showing out all that? When we talk about Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Did it live up?
I gotta give y'all due. It was 13 different angles. When I got home on Monday, like my kids was tagging me. All the people were tagging the page, dropping the locations, dropping the tags, dropping the videos. Like we had fun, and I felt like we represented our brand well. And I'm not talking about just Ferrari. I'm talking about DMVU as a whole. And when we out there, it's all love. Like I've known most of these dudes a couple of years, but for some of my guys, my new guys to meet other dudes and like be out there with real football being played, like we had a good time.
Hey, and I want to apologize to y'all for the second second event. Hey, the first one, all fair games, everything. You feel what I'm saying? But nah, I enjoyed y'all, bro. It was like it was literally like family, bro. It was like family, man. We appreciate y'all.
For sure. For sure.
Definitely
And it was good football, man.
Setting the standard, man. Coming out because it's some people, man, that don't want to play. I don't know why a loss is just so big. It's like, I mean, damn, okay, bro, just bounce back, play the next
Scared of the
team.
internet, Ken.
You
Scared of the internet.
want me to tell you why a
Internet?
loss is so big, Ken? Let me tell you why a loss is so big. Because if you ain't from Florida, Atlanta, or Texas and you lose, them niggas take you out the ranking because you're not in a strong region. So when you going for the YNC, niggas don't want to
That
lose.
ain't
As soon
true.
as you lose, yes, it is. It happens every year. I can name last
Hold
year
on.
a prime example of how it happened. I can name the year before. The same
That kind of
niggas.
mean that you don't feel like you the best then. If you're not trying to, you take a couple losses.
Don't. That mean that you're trying to avoid the politics.
So
Because
you
most teams,
telling
like
me
SED,
teams can't
for
go to
example,
YNC with losses?
no, you not necessarily unless you come in 8 like Walk Down Gang did last year. Like, no, you're not. As
Now
soon
let
as
me
you
ask
lose,
this
your
question.
ass is out of there.
And now if all y'all
If
feel
you're not in
like
a strong region,
West Orlando, oh, we gonna play voodoo at YNC, blah blah. Who cares if you 8? If all y'all waiting to play
that don't
voodoo
help
anyway.
you. I'm not saying that helps you waiting to play voodoo at the end of the year. I'm not saying that helps you. What I'm saying is same thing like MCU, right? Number 7 in the world all last year, right? They went and played voodoo. They got beat by 40. They still stayed ranked, right? Because they're in Alabama and they're in that league versus Bessemer and everybody, and they lost in the state championship, right? And they still was ranked, right? Because they're in Alabama league, right? They went to C1N and got popped by us by 30, right? So why was they ranked all year and they got popped 2-3 times just because they in a strong league? That don't make sense. But you got niggas out here that move around like us, the Saw Boys, yada yada, go around and play. But if they take a loss, they gone. Like even with us, we was ranked 5 the whole year. We took one bad loss. We were out of there.
Who y'all lost to?
West Orlando JAGS, the number 2 team in the country. And we were going because we're from the Midwest. Come on, bro. CBE, Saw Boys, they've been there since 6U. So they get a little bit more respect. You feel me? But this shit, bro, I've been knowing how this shit go. I see how this shit go. That's why niggas ain't playing the game. What I was going to say before I cut it off, yeah, TJ, you played a good game versus Walk Down Gang, but Mac Dolphins beat them. Everybody beat them. So that win don't really get you nothing with niggas that already beat them. So, yeah, it's a good win. Like they said, play somebody. Yes, it's a good win. We know that because they from Atlanta. We know it's good football down there, and they got some good pieces. Okay, that's cool. But do you think that win is going to help you beat Mac Dolphins that won the AYF National? Like,
you want to hold on, I'm gonna help you. TJ, you gotta say shit. I think it's gonna help because get what? This nigga outside, man. Dolphins ain't got a date with now, nigga.
Look, let me tell you this too, because I've been in 11U group the whole time. DMVU has been the biggest team out of all of our teams, period, every year.
Wait till you see this team.
I know y'all big, but I understand it. But I'm just letting Zay know history. DMVU has always been the biggest in our age group, and that's why I say it's gonna come down to coaching this year.
I would adjust what you saying. They didn't have size at the skill positions. They were the biggest line.
Yeah, the biggest
in the
line.
what do you call it? They didn't have no size at the skill
the biggest
position.
line. You right, and that's what I was gonna say. Even this year is gonna come down to coaching because everybody got bigger, faster, and stronger. Because again, go back to Voodoo. Voodoo has not always been the biggest team. They are just the most well coached and put together team when it comes to coaching and conditioning. That's it.
I agree.
So this year's all gonna come down to coaching because nigga, we all big. My whole O line is big. Nigga, you can ask anybody know about my D line. They been big. That don't matter. This year is gonna come down to coaching. So at the end of the day, while we so hard on walk down,
this year, you know this gonna come down to?
Experience.
man, we don't want to hear no Atlanta joke,
and
nigga.
who didn't grow.
Nah,
it's a lot of little niggas still playing football that didn't grow. And
nah, that's true.
Niggas getting their name now. You know what I'm saying? This shit
Yeah,
comes
that's
down.
true.
It's coaching, but bro, it's about them Jimmys and Joes too, bro. You gotta have them niggas out there, bro. If you ain't got them niggas, it ain't gonna matter. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, Zay.
I'm gonna tell you, Zay,
I got a couple of them, don't I?
Now you do, and that shit matter, bro. That shit matter.
Nah, I do.
I don't give a fuck who your DB coach is. You be getting goddamn coached by Jalen Ramsey, nigga. Hey man, it ain't no position in the world for a nigga that's 6'2", and you little bro.
Nah, for real, but I'm gonna go back. You said we critiquing walk down gang in this, bro. Niggas only talking shit to walk down gang because they start posting after Voodoo got the hog players, like just because they got players is gonna make them a lot better. So when you post like that, like you ain't seen us posting on our players, all you heard is talking about the merger, wooty woo. We feel like we didn't got better. All right, that's cool. But these niggas acting like because you got good players that you're gonna win. No, you still have to do the other part.
Weekend and let Eastside Babies smack y'all.
That's cool. Look, I'm not saying that's cool at the end of the day. That's cool. Because I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm just saying, like, that's cool. That's cool if you feel that way.
Ain't trying
I'm just
to
saying,
talk
I don't want to talk shit. Yeah, it's cool. We gonna see them folk in 3 days.
They find that girl out to a 5-star restaurant, don't speak the money, and they ain't trying to smack.
Look, we gonna see them niggas. Look, we gonna see them niggas in 3 days. That's all that matters. But that's just what I'm just saying about 11U though. So that's why
y'all played this weekend though, didn't y'all?
Hey, Coach Trayvon, you said y'all played SED already?
Last year.
No, they played in Chicago this past weekend, I think.
We played in Indy.
I thought you just said
Indy. Was it a Chicago team?
Yeah.
Where the video at?
Okay. Man, ain't no video. I cut that motherfucker. They thought I was going live. They had 100 people.
That's
that motherfucker.
crazy.
I cut it.
Why you doing that? Why you hiding?
I gotta tell you, that's why y'all don't be ranked.
We saw, bro. We already ranked. That don't even matter. I don't even care about.
No, I'm telling you.
We was ranked number 5. What are you talking about? 9.
I'm talking about when y'all lose. That's why y'all don't be ranked. Because y'all scared to put that shit out there.
Bro, our film is always out there. I'm just not posting the film because that is a game that we were supposed to win and we did what we were supposed to do. That wasn't for nobody to showboat and glide and all that. That was just some work to, you know what I mean? Because that's the only work.
Hey man, I'm telling the
coach.
I'm telling the
I don't know about that one, coach.
But what I was gonna say though, man, it'll be good if DMVU and Mac Dolphins come on over. So this thing will be top to bottom lit in 11U group.
Nah, somebody got to win that.
You said top to bottom over. You ain't over.
No, I'm saying like all the teams that's trying to compete for the YNC, that it'll be good. Because if not, it's only gonna be 4 teams. If you name the teams out, it's only gonna be 4 teams trying to go to the YNC for 11U. I'm just being real. I can name it.
Hey, but look, I'm gonna say this though, Trayvon, because you always in here, you support and stuff like that, bro. It's a benefit when playing your lives, bro. You get the opportunity for people to put them eyes on them kids.
It was live for other games, Ken, just not my game. It was live for other games, just not my games. It's gonna be live all weekend.
I know. So why are you hiding it? You were hiding the opportunity for the kids.
Bro, it's gonna be lives all this weekend. How I'm gonna coach?
That's why the little nigga got 200 followers on Instagram right now.
Hey, hold on. Let me do an infomercial real quick. If you want your coach to post your kids and get them thousands of views and be in front of the cameras, come fuck with us. DMVU Ferrari boys, my boy.
Bro, you can't tell me nothing about that. One of my kids just got a scholarship to IMG High School. What are you talking about, bro? Like, just because we don't post that shit.
Hey, you act like I ain't win a YNC at IMG. What we talking about?
I'm just saying. You saying put them out there. Our kids are out there. People know who our kids
you want to
are,
know? You get what you know? We can say. He ain't get them folks ain't put them eyes on his ass through y'all because y'all don't even put the film out.
Bro, everybody know who our kids are, bro.
I ain't seen y'all, bro.
We just don't have no media.
Gonna be 4 teams, and we like, nah. Miami could go, Bugatti could go, them other guys. Ferrari could go. A lot of walk down gang, Voodoo, SED, Bessemer, y'all. SED.
Be honest though, bro. You know some crazy shit though. I can. Fanatic,
What's
we're gonna do an ebook though.
Oh yeah.
How to get these guys where they want to go. They got a vision, but that bit's so blurry. So we got to put an ebook out. We're gonna sell that bit for $105.
Hey man, I'm just
bro,
joking, man.
Indiana just ain't got no media like that, bro. Ain't nobody sitting around.
Nah, it's cool.
Bro.
Listen, Trayvon. You can be the media.
Man,
you ain't got a coach,
bro.
Ain't like you really drawing shit up anyway.
Bro,
and I'm gonna tell you this, coach. The problem is when we ask what's the schedule is whoever pull up. Ain't no damn schedule, coach. Me and Ken, we've been looking all year for stuff to go to, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And when we ask for a schedule,
do you know who
be
you
like,
talking to?
Pull up.
Yeah,
but I'm saying, do you know who you talking to? Literally, we have played. Look, literally, I have played every ranked team in the last 2 years. Literally,
coach. I don't care about the past, coach. I gotta talk to you like I was
even
telling.
this year, we're gonna play top teams. Because you keep saying like we're not coming outside.
But you're not telling us who and where and when. You saying we gonna do something. You feel what I'm saying? When, who, where, when?
Bro, there's literally nobody to play right now.
Hey,
go back for me, Ken.
How far y'all live from Tennessee, Trayvon?
Look,
that's my event. I throw it every year. Cold World.
Y'all trying to politic.
It's Cold World though.
Y'all talking about
we not politicking. We not politicking. We just not about to spend.
Travel for this and that. He only gonna do, bro. I don't care what if you ain't number one, I don't care about that ranking shit. I'm gonna be real with you.
I'm saying, how far y'all niggas live from Tennessee, bro?
All that.
We 4 hours from Tennessee, bro.
That don't matter, bro.
Hey, Coach TJ got an event on August 8th.
Year 5. Year 5. It's a 3-day tournament.
Pull up.
We 4 hours from Tennessee.
You can pull up there, Trayvon.
Yeah, pull
and
up
your
there.
kids gonna get tickets to King's Dominion, which is an amusement park, right 15 minutes down.
August 8th, and we're gonna be in Alabama on the 3rd. There's no way they're gonna turn around and go somewhere the next week. That don't even make sense. All I'm saying is y'all niggas just keep saying, "Oh, travel, nigga, we been traveling. We been to DMVU. We been to Florida. We been to Atlanta. We been."
You didn't come to DMVU. You went to. Hold on. We gotta correct that too.
Send me a schedule.
So we gotta
hold on. You didn't go to DMVU, homeboy. You went to YNC in Virginia.
When y'all came to Atlanta?
Okay. Well, went to YNC.
In Virginia.
I'm not for now. All right. Born Chasers. For now, I gotta speak for both teams because we as one now. Saw Boys just came down there last year.
No.
You know what I mean? Like,
them. Speak for what y'all niggas been doing. When did you come to Atlanta?
They won, Zay. They married. They won.
You've been
capping me down for 4 years.
Everywhere.
Damn.
Nah, bro.
They said they games is my games now. They games is my games now, nigga. Fuck around with you.
TJ, that's not what
on the meat though.
That's not what I'm saying.
I'm with you on that meat
for so long.
TJ, that's not what I'm saying.
Birdman hands. What's up, man?
My partners who we gonna roll with to come as a team, they just came to Atlanta last year, so they not like, and we just came from somewhere.
Listen, fuck what they did. I'm talking about what
just came to play somebody.
Done.
So, nigga, I just told you everywhere we been.
We've
been everywhere. We've been.
Hey, now I totally get you,
put
bro.
It like that.
I totally get you. It's a new year, bro, and you saying that you ain't really got teams. So like my whole thing is, bro, just you gotta structure this shit. It's a format to this. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get your team, bro, so you can. It's almost like, bro, your content table, bro. You letting us know what you got lined up, bro, so people can know what days to ask for to play you and stuff like that. If you're not doing that, bro, you just basically you're kind of just freelancing, bro.
And then when them sophomore niggas came to Atlanta, they played them niggas from Ohio tournament. That's why the tournament was fucked up. They tried to come to the city and then go around the city instead of going through the city.
Look, this all I'm saying, Ken. We'll play anywhere that makes sense. Not finna go travel and play a team that doesn't make sense for all.
Bro,
It
you are
makes
going to
sense, though.
Tennessee this
It makes
weekend. How
sense.
does that make sense for any goal that you're trying to accomplish in 2025? You are getting in
Nigga,
those parents' car,
this is
and y'all are
June.
going to Tennessee.
Hey,
You
hey, bro, I'm
talking
telling you
about
this
June,
now.
bro?
I'm telling you this now.
You talking
It
about
makes
June?
sense.
You
It
just
makes sense
said
to play the
you
Ferrari
just said a
door.
loss count
Are
in
y'all serious about
June.
June? Are you seriously talking about June?
You just said a
Bro,
loss count in June,
You
bro.
are going to
but I'm saying
Tennessee.
though, there's not many events. What I'm saying to you, TJ, a lot of games going in June, so we going in some work. You act like we supposed to know everything got going on. What the fuck? Nigga, we don't
It ain't
know.
about Atlanta. You could have went anywhere in the world.
Brother,
We
we
knew we
got
were
a
supposed to
bunch of
play
shit going on. It ain't just
that
Atlanta.
was where where's another everywhere else? Please tell me.
Nigga, North Carolina playing football, South Carolina playing football, Florida playing football.
DC playing
Them be your
football.
teams. What are you saying?
So, Coach, why is
What
it that
team?
you
What about
think y'all can't get?
what event is going on this week? Why would we go to you to play a fucking UYFL team? We went to Tennessee.
Who are you going to
UYFL
Tennessee to play?
Don't make sense. We gonna try.
Who
Who
are
are
you going to
UFL?
Tennessee to play?
What?
Oh, who are UFL team first? Hold up.
We gonna be
Because
UFL.
we play AYF.
Why do we want to do 16 hours play those type of teams and we just said, huh? Again? Say it again.
I said we AYF, we ain't UFL.
You y'all niggas gotta y'all know y'all niggas gotta make it make sense. We not about to travel 13 hours to pay a UIF team or AYF team that ain't on the same go that we on. We might as well just go 4 hours away, get some good work from Montgomery Cardinals University or whatever they call 404 Bulls or the Outlaw. That's what we host. So if that's who said we signed up and they back out because they said we merged, so they don't want to play a merged team. Them niggas ducking.
So y'all a new team, so your rankings don't even matter from last
We
year.
not coming no more out merged team now. It doesn't matter. The point is niggas is ducking. Y'all want us to travel hours and play team that's going to UYL.
Man, my homie just hit me, said y'all playing EP Calvary from West Virginia, man. Please don't go to Tennessee to go play them people.
Hold on, you talking about
Bro, we playing
traveling
404.
and it don't make sense for this or that, but then you're going there to go play EP Calvary.
Man, them
people they telling you gonna be there ain't gonna be there.
Look, this is what this
Them people ain't gonna be there.
You trying to change.
Remember, I'm telling you, them people ain't gonna be there.
Nigga, if a nigga you up and say, all right, I'm gonna meet you at this event, we gonna play Friday, and I sign, we find out a week later they ain't up. We already paid. What do you?
So you know that there's a possibility the team you supposed to play ain't gonna show
our
up.
money, and now we just stuck
Playing EP Calvary.
That's the same thing, bro. A man word is a man word is a man word. Not like we setting this shit up. That's not how this shit operate. That's the same way Legacy did to y'all at y'all home. So I think you know how it feels.
I just didn't play.
You
I ain't had
feel me?
nobody
That's
to play.
the same thing that the 404 Bulls did to West Arlen Law. Said to meet them and play them. They don't show up. So you niggas keep saying travel. And we set games up and niggas ain't honoring their word. What more do you niggas want?
Is that a game or is it a tournament, Bill?
We not traveling 13 hours. We can go to
Hold up. You might be traveling 13 hours to play a rec team, nigga.
4 hours away, and we're playing Eastside Babies.
You didn't even know them niggas were coming. It's not like y'all really planning the schedule to play them niggas. Kappa ass nigga.
They own our schedule. We told you that earlier.
Bro, listen, you didn't know them niggas were coming. Y'all niggas that both signed up for a tournament. They didn't know you were coming, and you didn't know they were coming. Y'all niggas just got lucky. Both of y'all, really.
Bro, I did know. Look,
one
look,
nigga
Jay,
glad and one nigga mad. And that's
I
all
did
I'm
know they
say.
was coming.
One nigga glad and one nigga mad.
Look, bro. I coming. The nigga told me that it wasn't him. It was that's what he did. Know they was coming. How that he gonna show up.
But nah,
That's
man.
what it was. We wasn't gonna go because he
I want to come
told
up
me
here
it was
and fuck my boy
TJ
TJ, man.
out of Atlanta or some shit.
Y'all nigga have fun in Rocky Top, Tennessee, man. Take a picture with some bears and shit the weekend.
You got
TJ,
have
man.
to find that
Fuck
game
with
to feel. You got in your own ducking and won't play. You got niggas
Hey,
in
where
Atlanta
Rocky
that won't
Top
play.
at? I
Don't
ain't
worry
never
about what I
even
got
seen
to do.
that shit.
Don't worry about what I got to do.
Don't
I'm good.
worry about Rocky Top.
I'm not worried about Rocky Top.
I knew them niggas canceled last week.
That's the
Rocky
wreckest
Top.
shit that you can find.
Hey, Coach, Trayvon.
Hell,
See, it
it's
sounds like
real
you're
tense.
it sounds like you're trying to be very strategic with what you
How
do
is it?
instead of
Hold on.
just playing games.
First of all, when you playing
You know what I
football,
call that?
as long as it's kickoff, live punts, 10-minute quarters, real regulated clock, it's a real game. Who show up. Like we showed up to play two teams.
Gonna pop that shit. Gonna pop that shit this weekend. Why did
I don't believe in that.
If not there, oh well.
I don't believe in that.
They gonna pop that shit.
If they hopefully they go pause.
They gonna pop that.
They're supposed to play all this weekend.
Hey, can we call that strategic ducking where I'm
that's
from?
universal now. You gotta
Strategic
play,
ducking.
bro. Them folks, it'll be worth
you
playing.
just got them. You just gotta tell them. You just gotta tell the Hawks and them PME niggas, all them niggas to travel, cause them niggas don't go nowhere. That's what you need to do. Don't worry. The Midwest is always traveling. Legacy, Saw Boys, the Firehawk to 10th Street.
So where? I ain't never played a Midwest team other than Kane and them.
We all move.
Other than Kane and them, who else move in the Midwest?
Legacy move, Saw Boys move, Firehawks move, 10th Street move. 10th Street just came to Atlanta last year.
Legacy did move.
Move. Nigga, we the O just came to Atlanta last year. We all moved. The only reason why you heard about 10th Street is because they played in Born Chasers event. That's it, because of some Atlanta shit. But they move. They move around. You niggas don't know football. Y'all only know.
So they moving around the East Coast and all the way through Florida.
I know every region, bro. You niggas only know y'all region.
How's that? That's not true, bro.
I only know y'all region. That's it.
So who else y'all played last
everybody,
year?
Literally.
Where'd y'all move to?
We went everywhere last year.
Who you moved to?
Say it again.
Who'd you play?
We played everybody, bro. Literally. SCD. Everybody we played.
I don't know. I was new to the age last year.
We played everybody.
That's what I'm asking.
Literally, we played everybody in the top 10. Everybody, every year. West Atlanta.
SCD came to y'all, though, right?
Who came to us?
SCD came to y'all,
we
right?
Met them
at that little
look, this is what I'm gonna get off here after I say this. The same niggas saying that they ain't gonna move 9U year. Florida came to Indiana, Atlanta came to Indiana, Michigan came to Indiana, New York niggas came to Indiana. Everybody said they not coming. I made them niggas come because they had no choice. Because you know
talk your shit, coach.
I had the number that them niggas won't come October. So bring your ass down here in October when you want to get in the top 5. The same thing I did to niggas 9U is gonna happen again this year, and we gonna do the unbelievable. So all that talking about Midwest travel, nigga, we the ones who move. You can't name one team in your area other than DMVU that came across past Atlanta. Oh, they going to Ohio this year to Canton. They going to Ohio this year to Canton. Who?
Watkins. That's one
nigga,
right there,
where?
Watkins.
Who have they played in the Midwest or on this side of town? They probably play some Cali shit.
You said they went to
they
Atlanta.
Haven't went past Atlanta. That's what I just said.
You said they went to Atlanta.
I said, name me a team that have went past Atlanta. That's more than 4 hours. Name me one. Except for them niggas, the Blackhawks and them that's coming down this year, the D1 Nation, Canton, like Bessemer and them going down there to rinky dink tournaments that y'all trying to call, but Bessemer and them coming down there because everybody don't gotta go to Atlanta. You niggas just don't know every region like I do. I do this football shit for real. I'm just not about East Coast, West Coast. I know every team down there, every region that's in our way, on our age group. So all that outside shit, y'all need to get educated. Y'all don't know nothing about 11U. Pack Prom, Crescent City, all them niggas gone, fizzled out. We still here. Midwest still here. Y'all just Trump because y'all got 1,500 teams in the South. That's it, bro. So I just had to educate y'all a little bit tonight because I'm tired of that Midwest need to travel. Name me one team from the DMV.
Hold on, you breaking up. You breaking up. You're breaking up, brother.
Only the Blackhawks have. Yeah,
now you're breaking up.
I just had
Repeat
to say.
that. You was breaking up, Bill.
You can, man. I know you good. I'm about to get off, though, man. I just had to say that, man. You stop that narrative, bro. Stop that narrative, because there's a lot of teams in the Midwest that travel. From Southfield Falcons, from Motor City Chiefs. The list goes on, bro. I know too much football. The list goes on to niggas that come from Atlanta, DMV, or Florida all year. And you niggas keep saying travel, bro. We travel. You niggas politic duck and don't travel because y'all in that region. So like SED, they will not move from Texas. Only way they moving is a YNC event. Because why? They in Texas. They in a hard league. Look. Nigga, we don't give a fuck about that. Bugatti don't leave Florida. Ain't never left Florida. I'm the only nigga that made West Orlando Jags move from Florida. Other than Atlanta, nigga. Fuck you niggas talking about. I'm the other nigga that made Georgia come to the Midwest. Like, niggas, like, I don't want to hear that, bro. Come on, my resume too deep.
Times have changed, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
My thing is, Coach, how can we get a resolution, though, bro? How can
niggas gotta meet halfway, bro? That's the easiest fix. You drive 6 hours.
We're gonna meet in Charlotte.
No.
That's still not halfway. That's 12 hours from us. That's all I'm saying.
You just said you wanted to play a C1 in October.
We will. I'm not saying that we not. You just saying that we'll meet somewhere. I'm just saying that's still not halfway. I'm saying the regular season, like on us, like we can run the gate together. It can be a relationship, not another nigga event. We have to. It's 6 hours, 4 hours from 5 hours from y'all. It's business. Y'all niggas want a nigga to travel 13 hours. Like that don't make sense. That's the resolution.
We just did it last weekend,
Fanatic.
my boy.
Yeah, Fanatic, my shit about to die. But Fanatic, that's the only way I got for you is niggas to meet halfway. That's it. Other than that, it's not gonna work because Florida 12 hours, DMVU 12 hours, Atlanta 9 hours. You feel me? Like, who's doing that every week? Come on,
I think this the thing, right? It don't have to be every week thing, and this Mike could check it in, but just like Coach said last week, that was a 13-hour trip for them. So you didn't see the benefit of coming to Atlanta to play a #1 Voodoo. I know you said you weren't ready earlier, but just to play a #1 Voodoo, hell, a top 10 Ferrari, and I guess whatever you call it, walk down gang, a top 10 or top 15 walk down gang. That
me
wasn't
already had my
enough.
No, because I already had my own event. If I'm throwing my own event for the city and I'm bringing in top Midwest teams from our area and they all having a good bump, why would we go there? And we didn't know nothing about it. We're not about to change what we already had planned to go support another nigga event when we building our own brand and our own event in the Midwest, trying to get football in the Midwest. Like, I'm bigger than just the Midwest All Boys, nigga. I'm bringing football to the Midwest every week. I got another event July 5th and 6th that's bringing in top teams from the Midwest. You feel me? Like, we gonna play football, even niggas want to come or they don't. So,
but let me ask you a question, though. Let me ask you a question, though, Coach Trayvon. Don't you think it's counterproductive to be hiding your lives then? If you want people to come out there,
like I said, it's my event. We don't have cameramen here. You're not gonna catch me recording our game while I'm trying to coach, and I call defense. That don't make sense. So every other game has some lives. You feel me? I could do that for my event. But we don't have media out here where a nigga gonna be out there in the sun recording games all day. It's just not what Indiana do. You feel me?
Okay, so
basketball.
Right. So look, y'all got good teams out there, right? Y'all got good teams out there. So the thing that y'all don't have is media, right? And you constantly not getting the outcome that you want, right? By trying to have teams out there. What is it of benefit for a team to go out there and travel if they're going to go play versus y'all, but they ain't going to get no coverage?
They can bring their own camera guys that deep. But nah, what I'm going to say is I can't speak for everybody else because I bring teams here. Like I've said before, I brought everybody that's saying that they not going to come. I brought them here. So I don't have that problem, Ken.
No,
I'm
I'm
just
talking
saying
about
I
the
don't have that
exposure
problem.
part. That's the part I'm talking about.
Yes,
Because that's a big
yes,
thing.
I understand Power State be doing this thing out here, you know, but I'm not worried about that's what everybody doing, posting their videos, yada yada. That's cool. We did that AU year. That's how we went YNC D2. We've been giving our codes exposure. That's what I said. I've been out here for a long time from going YNC D2 all the way to now when they first did the shit back then. So niggas can't say, oh, you ain't like, bro, we do this. I'm bringing teams to the Midwest. We're doing this. Change the narrative, because the narrative is these niggas in these regions don't want to move.
Okay, so it's like it reminded me of when my uncles and them tell me they was the best thing since sliced bread in high school. They said that they beat this person, they was better than that person, right? They said this and that, but it was no footage to prove that. So everything that's being said is just speculation and talk, bro. You
So
feel
when
what I'm
there's a
saying?
big game, look, when there's a big game, there's gonna be a live. Niggas seen us live with West Orlando. They seen us live against Walk Down Gang, which was College Park when we played them. They seen us live versus SED, which got over 100,000 views because it's on the C1N network. Like they see us, bro. We not about to record a game that we know we're gonna win by 50. That's not proving nothing. What footage are we giving out? We just giving up our fucking plays at this point. So again, when we play 404 this weekend, everybody's gonna see it in the world at a good location, a nice venue. Not saying mine wasn't, but it's gonna be out there for the people. It just didn't make sense to go live against a team we know we was gonna beat by 40. That don't make sense to me. I'm not posting no film that we beat by a nigga by 40. Not personally, I'm not. We can make a highlight tape later.
See, that's where we gotta kind of correct that. It's not about you.
Man, even for my kids, bro. They don't.
That's when you take it out of your hands. I wouldn't personally post it, but hey, it's gonna give my kids some exposure, bro. It's damn near like hiding.
Okay, so let me tell you this. All they have posted their highlights already on their Instagrams and their Facebook page. Again, like I said, you niggas are so stuck in y'all regions, y'all don't know nothing. Because I know every kid on y'all region and my region. From Walk Down Gang to Fo to Watkins to Virginia Bulls to everybody, bro.
I didn't want to do it. Now I gotta checkmate you. You know why? You know everybody on this region, and we don't know people on your region. Here's the checkmate. Because y'all don't show no damn footage. Y'all know these people because y'all show footage.
Look, you sound look.
That's the difference.
Let me put my queen back in play. You sound just like Jonah and Clayton. They don't pay attention to no region but Florida, Atlanta, and Texas. Literally, they can't name you 10 teams in each region. Niggas don't really follow football. They follow the hype name. That's not me, my guy. My kids got names, like I said. A lot of people know. I'm just saying, it's probably not you, Ken. But a lot of kids will tell you, a lot of teams that played us, they will say, oh, we know number 9, we know number 1, we know number 40. Like, they will tell you the numbers. Like, West Orlando, ask them niggas in Florida. They know our kids. Niggas know our kids and played them and been around. So I'm just saying, you just got to do your research just a little bit heavier when y'all watching games. Because you know what SMP Sports is? That's a broadcast from Midwest. Like, there's shit out here, bro. You just got to, like, I didn't just know y'all because I heard of a name. I went searching, nigga. I'm in 80 little league groups in every region. I'm in everybody region chat talk, sports talk. It's because I'm out here looking. I'm not just caring about the name. From California to Las Vegas to Arizona to Oklahoma to everywhere, bro. I'm in literally all of these groups. I swear to God, I'm in all of these niggas' hometown groups, bro. I know about all these niggas' kids. I'm watching.
So 11U, who the most underrated 4 teams at 11U? Nobody ever heard of.
Their age levels, but our age level, Southfield.
We can't hear you, bro.
West Side Panthers out of Florida. I said Southfield. Can you hear me now? West Side Panthers out of Florida.
Yeah.
MVP out of Florida. The O out of St. Louis. 10th Street. Man, there's a lot of teams, bro. There's a lot of good teams. It just depends on. You got to ask me this: is it a C1N? Is it an AYF? Or is it a YNC team? And I can give you every single category on what team I know them teams are for sure going for at the end of the year for nationals. So that's why I'm telling you, if McDolphins and y'all don't get in YNC, we only got 5 teams to play, literally. So it is what it is, man. Everybody just got to do their research and just meet each other and play games and build relationships and rapport, man. That's all
TJ
I'm saying.
Slim says, why should they move when they're ranked above all these Midwest teams? He says, y'all got to go to them or meet halfway. It makes sense.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm not saying they necessarily got to go to everybody, but it's one of them things like it needs to either be meet or they got to go. A lot of people aren't going to always come. If they want that where people got to come, you got to go play voodoo. You got to go beat voodoo.
But I get that though. But that's just like the same thing when I sit on here and watch Rare talk shit to Blue. Like, bro, that don't even make sense. It didn't make sense. Like, bro, you can't make the number 1 team really do nothing. I understand that's number 1 team. But if you ain't got a number and a nigga got a number and you want that number, it only makes sense for you to go take that number. I'm telling you, it happened to me. I'm only speaking from experience, bro. And I've been in this shit. We was number 5. West Orlando wasn't ranked. They came and played us and took number 5 and went to nationals, took our shit and left us with nothing. So if you want it and you feel you can beat us, come and take it. It's that simple. Don't keep saying, oh, meet us halfway, even that. That's just us being considerate because we want a good game because we know there ain't no good games in the Midwest.
So I do have to ask you a question. So what if, all right, this year they don't rank y'all? They don't rank y'all like that. So then what? Was you going to tell people to come take a ranking that y'all don't have? Or y'all just going to go and go play people?
Well, let me tell you this. I can guarantee you 99.999% when we leave YNC at the end of July, we'll be ranked. That's all that matters. And there's nothing else
Usually
to say,
all the teams that go there get ranked.
No, I'm not talking about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm talking about 1, 2, or 3. If not 1. So I don't anything else is like, you feel me? Like, bro, we ain't just like niggas know. We, like I said, we beat previous teams and Saw Boys beat previous teams. Now we put this shit together. And like I told you, TJ, I talked to you before you play voodoo. You gotta be able to swap them in and out and play 4 quarters. We got that. I'm not saying that we better than them. You don't see. I just want to change that narrative, though, man. I hate that narrative. I hate that narrative.
Hey, Savion, what's good, my guy?
Coach said they're gonna be one.
Shout out to Savion.
Fanatic look like he confused. What you confused?
I'm not gonna lie,
I ain't gonna lie. That one kind of. I expect Coach to be like, who's gonna be top 8? Coach said we're gonna be 1, 2, or 3.
Nah, because they merge.
No, Coach said after YNC pre, unless I heard wrong. He said after YNC pre.
I know he felt like they got better because they merged. You know what I'm saying?
Look, everybody
mergers. My guy. You know a lot of mergers. You know a lot of people that got better. You know Bugatti's gotten better. Miami Garden Ravens have gotten a team. So
they haven't played and nobody's seen a roster. Fanatic. Don't mention them again. Nobody's seen a roster.
Well, we don't know if y'all have played. We ain't seen y'all play.
I was about to say we ain't see shit from y'all.
Okay, Fanatic, you got me there. But just let me say this: the teams that play on other teams.
Hold on, man.
With that being
that's one for Fanatic, man.
Said anything I've said that's true. Locked and loaded. We practice every week together. This ain't no meet up and just play. We practice every week together. We just had a great weekend together. The whole weekend, our boys spent together. This ain't no just meet up and practice, bro. We playing our league season in Ohio on the roster. Ain't no y'all on 2 rosters. No, this is a real thing. Parents are bought in. You won't see us at Nationals this year with 15 players. You're gonna see us at Nationals with 38 players ready to lock and load and go.
Hey man, get up with EF, man. He said my camera everywhere this year.
He
Man, make
is.
sure
I
you
like
tap
EF.
camera.
I like EF.
He definitely said
Like,
that
yeah.
he's sliding out there. He said it in the comments. He said he's sliding out there.
Yeah,
So
I like EF,
man.
man.
Hey, but shit,
I just
y'all definitely gotta
had to change the
gotta
narrative,
make
bro.
sure, man, that them kids get some exposure, bro.
I mean, I
It
think more
ain't,
teams
it ain't,
too got to
it
know
They
ain't
that.
just
parents
about
have
them.
posted their highlights. Look, they parents have
I
posted
know,
their
bro.
clips and their
I
highlights.
get that. What are y'all doing to make sure
I'm
they get out
posting
there?
too. I just haven't posted that game because, like I said, that game is nothing to post. Now,
All right, I'm
when we
gonna ask
beat
you
these
this.
niggas,
I'm gonna say this. You see how if you look at all of the a lot of the top teams, right, that have been winning nationals and stuff like that. Just look at their media handle, bro. Just study that. You say you look and you research stuff. Just study those. Go to
all
Rare
right,
Breeds and study there. Go to
Ken,
So Icy,
Ken,
study there.
Ken,
Yes,
Ken.
sir. Yes, sir.
Most of that media that they do are clips. You know how it is to find a game in Florida and Georgia without pounding the chat, paying a nigga to go live. Do you know how hard it is for we to catch a nigga to go live? Yes, Born Chase does post clip. He just started the practice and shit. That's it, bro. But they already
Hold on, bro. You breaking up.
not a Robert E.
You're breaking up, bro.
Oh, my bad.
But
yeah, Ken,
Man said, just do me a favor. He said 1 year ago he says we go to Midwest and the next we return the favor. He said real network.
We do that already. So
see, that's my boy. That's my boy Heyman right there. That's my boy Heyman right there. Shout out to the West Orlando Outlaws, man. You know we gonna come down there. He came down here. See, that's one of the people that I made move to the Midwest. He just wanted to return the favor, but he moved teams. You know, he not part of the JAGS no more. You know what y'all saying about can't take another nigga thing with y'all, but you know, I'm gonna make niggas move regardless. I just want you niggas to know that. So Midwest, Waikiki,
That's what you
Canada,
said, coach.
I don't give a fuck
1, 2,
what
3.
you say. You niggas is coming. I
He
promise you
said
that.
1, 2, 3. He said they're gonna be 1, 2, or 3 by August. Cause I'm gonna hold you to that one right there, coach.
I just want TJ and Mac Dolphins to come on down, man.
Damn,
Hey,
do you think Coach TJ sweet or something, man?
No,
Tyler said.
I just want the age group to be fun. I
Hey,
don't want
Tyler
it to
said
just be
come to
5
Warzone.
teams. Because our team, you going to
man,
Warzone.
you didn't
He said,
call Coach TJ out like 10 times, man. The man said he'll play y'all at C1N. You still saying,
it's not us playing him. It's not us playing him, Fanatic. It's the age group getting to see that firepower at the YNC. That's what I'm saying.
You talking about
it's
the
not
YNC
just me.
Nationals?
Yeah,
you talking about nationals?
It's not.
But the thing is,
Yeah, I'm talking about at the end of the year.
Yeah, you talking
I know
about
they gonna be there. Yeah, I know they gonna be there.
Bessemer's going to nationals. Y'all going to
Hey,
nationals.
Ken.
Yes, sir.
You go back. My nephew just commented.
SEB going to nationals. It's gonna be some national team.
This one?
Nah, Ro.
You said Ro.
Man, I fuck with PA Trenches too. He know all the regions too, man. He know all the regions.
That's my nephew. He from North Philly.
He said
Yeah,
August 23rd. TJ, what's that? What's that? What's August 23rd?
He with the Blackhawks.
Play Blackhawks.
That's when my nephew coming to town.
Hey,
we spanked them people last year.
Neff said it's dead. Neff said it's dead this year.
Philly.
Hey, he don't have a chance in the world.
This nigga wanted to come to Philly. Philly for what? But okay.
Nah, Philly. Hey, hold up. I ain't gonna let you do that. I ain't gonna let you do that.
They got a
Philly
good team.
tough, brother.
Yeah, it's some
they
real
tough.
good
I ain't gonna let you do that one.
No. What I'm saying, TJ and Ken, is why would we travel 16 hours to go to Philly and they not where we trying to go, or they not even trying to go where we trying to go? So we would have to meet them halfway.
Philly going to play Voodoo in September.
Huh?
Hold on,
I'm not saying that they not. See, that's close to play Voodoo. I'm saying for us to make sense, we have to meet in like Tennessee or something. Why would we travel 16 hours to Philly
So
play
Philly
them.
about 3 hours from me, right?
Yeah,
So that's
that's what I'm
16
saying.
hours. That's 16 hours to Atlanta with all them damn kids if they not flying. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but see,
Like
it makes but
everybody
it makes
moving.
sense. But I'm saying it makes sense for Philly to go to the number 1 team, then opposably the number 5 team right now to go 16 hours. And when we leave YNC, things
How
will
are y'all the
change.
number 5 team and y'all a new team?
Bro, we are Midwest Saw Boys. We have the
Based off
same ranking, the same
last year
everything. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. We ain't no new team, ain't no new name. We is what they picked up our kids like Voodoo picked up Arkansas kids. Put it like that. It's that
So y'all
simple.
ain't a merger, it was an
Nope.
acquisition, is what you telling me.
Nope. We under the Saw Boys. Put it like
Yeah,
that.
y'all
Look,
an
that's as
acquisition. All
simple as
right.
we can put it. Look. I'm just
Hey,
telling you, bro.
Philly,
Because I'm just
hold
saying.
on, Coach Trayvon. Philly 16 hours away from Ohio.
It damn near is. Yeah, it's like 13, 12 hours. But I'm saying we can move. We can meet
What part of
halfway.
Ohio?
Cincinnati. See, we only an hour away from Cincinnati. Indianapolis.
Indianapolis only 10 hours away from Philly.
That
Exactly.
ain't
So
bad.
meet us in Tennessee,
So that
where it's
don't
5
even
for
make sense
y'all,
about
5 for us.
Cincinnati.
Say it again.
I said that don't even make sense about Cincinnati.
Can
That's
I
probably like
can
an
I
8 hour
can I
trip.
tell y'all about the meetup
Both
shit?
of our teams, half the team come from Cincinnati, half the team come from Indiana. So just
Go
because it's
ahead,
taking me
Coach
10
TJ.
hours,
What you think about the meetup joint?
go ahead.
Go
I
ahead,
hate
Coach.
that shit. The reason I hate it is because neither one of the fan
Why?
bases is gonna have their cities
Okay.
behind them, right? So when you go meet up
Mm.
in, let's say we go meet up in Tennessee, the vibe ain't even gonna be right. Wherever we go, we want to feel the city. Like we going to Miami, we ain't asked them to meet us in South Carolina.
That's a
No,
great
I do
We
point.
what you
want
feel
we,
about that though, TJ.
what you say?
I do. That is a good point. No, that is a good point. I do feel that you
Nah,
won't have
that's
That's a
fine.
nobody
I
in
ain't
great
even think
point.
about
Tennessee.
it
You
like
know what I
that either,
mean?
man.
I didn't either. I
When
ain't
you
gonna
meet
lie.
No, that
halfway,
is right.
when you meet halfway, it don't
But
feel
you
the
know what
same.
that kill though? But you know what that killed though? Because I told TJ this even before he went down there, they was
The
gonna do
referee
something like they
shit.
did the West Orlando Jags. The referees, and they gonna put 100,000 people on your sideline
They
only.
definitely did that.
Why can't we go to an even ground where I don't have to deal with 100,000 parents yelling at my kids, trying to intimidate my kids?
So look, I think Zay put us in the jungle, right? It was
He
nothing
did.
to separate us, right? But I think Big Mike did the right thing. He put it in a stadium, and wasn't nobody all on our back. You know what I'm saying? Like when we went to North
Exactly.
Philly, when you go to North Philly, that's they stadium across the street from Temple. They surround they field with a million motherfuckers, right?
Man, stop it,
And
PA.
all we can do is return the favor this year.
And
You understand what I'm saying? That's all we can do.
the thing is, man, sometimes when you football, I think we forget that it's still a home field advantage, not the cheating part. I don't believe in the cheating part.
So,
But
hey, I
ain't
don't think we
nobody,
got
ain't
cheated at
nobody,
all, bro.
and that's the thing, ain't nobody threatening Coach TJ team. Ain't nobody fight, bump into him. But it's finna be noisy as hell in this motherfucker. And we gonna let you know
Hey,
we beat y'all
but
ass the whole time.
it gave him a
Hold
different.
up. You did what the whole time?
Well, but
I
that's the
knew I
problem.
had something to talk to you about.
Damn,
Hold
that's
up,
the
hold up.
problem. Damn, I hate when he
I
do that.
knew I had something to talk to you
Damn, I
about.
hate when he do. Just remind me, damn walk down game.
No,
We supposed to beat the hell out of them
no,
folks,
but
man.
it's not even that. But I mean, you just got to go to certain events. Like I said, it ain't gonna put you in that situation. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, you're not trying to have motherfuckers intimidating the kids just because they ain't physically touching them.
Yeah, no, not
Bro,
the kids.
come on
Yeah,
now.
not the kids.
Niggas
Not
be
the
like,
kids.
yo,
Damn,
trash
man. I
ass
ain't gonna even lie,
Lulu
Coach.
ass, like you, bro.
Coach Trevon,
Certain
I'm
shit,
really
bro.
mad now that we ain't beat the hell out of them folks, man. Because now the DMV can say that we ain't even beat their ass, man. We came out of Georgia. Y'all was all on our backs, and we still stood in. Damn, we gotta learn how to handle business better.
Nah, like he said on Sunday, they took him off his back. He got to calmly think. Everybody was in the stands. Nobody.
I know, man. And they can even say that about that 10U Saturday versus so. They can say, man, we was a half a yard away. Man, God, we gotta learn. We gotta do better down here, y'all.
You ain't beat nobody ass from DMV.
That's the problem. We gotta do better down here.
Everything.
The damn
But
standard is
yeah,
dropping
we
in
just got to
Atlanta.
stop the
Standard
politics.
dropping.
Me, man, I'd rather meet up halfway, even if the fans ain't there. We got the cameras, like you said, and hey, it's even ground. Not your refs, not my refs. Who use that? Oh, the ref shit, or oh, they did something at home, or oh, you know your refs cheated Alabama. That's why we ain't going to Alabama. I heard that last week on this live. You know what I mean? So it's always gonna be that little excuse. We meet in a neutral site, neutral ground, no excuses. You can bring 2 refs, I'll bring 2 refs, and we bang bang boogie. Because that's kind of how it began so deep to where teams be like, man, y'all cheated when we came down there. You see y'all doing all them crackbacks. The refs ain't called nothing. Like, bro, I ain't got time.
So he want to play in the you want to play that'll be equivalent to the NBA bubble.
Man, that's your politics. That's it. And we're not traveling 10 hours.
I want that.
That's it. I don't care about nothing else.
I
don't care about nothing else.
But can I ask you this? When you go travel, are people returning the favor to you?
No. Even we beat them niggas. Like you said, I'm not taking on another nigga relationship. Well, we had that agreement. So a nigga could really stand on that until that org returns the agreement, because the coach that was there made it. You know, niggas could be that petty. But I'm not one of them. I'm just saying, like, bro, niggas don't move unless you got that number, put it like that, or unless you hyped up like a voodoo. Let me ask you this. When the last time you seen another top team go play Bessemer 11U? In Bessemer.
I want to go to Bessemer.
Yeah.
I'm saying they're always ranked. They're always in the top 5. When have you noticed for a top team
hold
to go
on.
play them?
Hey, look. Some of the problems with this shit is don't nobody want to go to some of them cities y'all talking about. I can catch Bessemer at YNC. My family from Mississippi. I'll drive through Atlanta, to Bessemer to go to Jackson and Grenada, Mississippi. Don't nobody want to go through that shit.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying, like,
Bessemer pull up to Atlanta all the time.
I'm just saying, when have somebody went to play them, but they keep telling Bessemer, oh, y'all scared, come outside. When have somebody been there in the top 10?
Now, I don't think Bessemer's scared at all. I just think, like, if you coming from DC, right? Like, niggas ain't running to go to Bessemer. Like, where do you even fly into? And I'm not, no shot at Bessemer. Like, where do I fly into?
Birmingham.
No, I understand that, because I know you're an AYF brand. You know what I mean? So I know that it's different brands, so that's why niggas move a certain way or build certain relationships. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, a YNC team that's on that goal, what nigga have pulled up in Bessemer to take their number that's a YNC team? Nobody. Bessemer always have to travel. That's what I'm saying about the politics. Niggas really respect it. We have hella games. But nobody's gonna move.
But you just told me number 1 don't gotta move.
Number 1 don't have to move.
Right. Number 1 ain't gotta move. Everybody
4,
else
5, 6, 7.
I'm sorry, you said 11U. I'm thinking about 10U. My fault. You're right.
Yeah, 11U. No,
I'm thinking about 10U. You're right.
I don't understand it why they've been in the top 5 every year since I've been coaching, since AU year. And I haven't seen one top team go down there. So, again, niggas
part of
always
that because people just don't want to play, man. They don't want to lose. That's
so Ken, I'm just telling you, bro. We ain't ducking. I ain't saying this, bro. I've really been in 11U group. I really know what's going on, bro. So I ain't gonna let y'all keep pegging that narrative. The whole 11U been scared since Pac Prime and Crescent City left.
Hold on, what's the narrative so I can be exact with it? The narrative is that Midwest people are scared to play top teams,
or to travel, or we don't travel, or we don't be outside, or we not playing good teams, or we not playing good teams because they.
I know Sawboys played voodoo good last year. I ain't gonna say that.
Hey, you mentioned them, Fanatic? I never mentioned Sawboys.
Now the Sawboys was outside last year.
No, I know that. But what I'm saying is, he's saying that we painting the narrative. I'm trying to figure out when did I ever talk about Midwest teams?
No, I'm not saying specific teams. The whole community, not national sports. Like I said, I'm in everybody's group. You feel me? Like everybody got that narrative.
So you talking about other people? We not, because we definitely not. We not them.
Even like
exclude us from anybody else. If it's not national sports chat or sports fanatic, it don't count for us.
But
we don't have the same sentiment as most
nobody.
people.
Because he just said, "Hey, y'all not playing nobody. Y'all played the Hellcats." Nigga, who is anybody? I said this the last time I was on the show. Who is anybody? You play walk down gang, that's a name? No, it's not. It's like who is anybody but Voodoo? Cause nobody
Nah,
ranked,
but
right, TJ?
this is where you confuse me at. You say that, but then you say, why would I play them? I'm going to YNC. Like,
Because I'm just returning the favor that niggas say every year that they should move because they're ranked. So I'm just returning the favor. Like I said, I wish everybody could just come out and play football. But
I
like
don't
TJ said,
understand why
ain't
a nigga
nobody
who
ranked this right now.
hey, bro, if you got one or two, like the only way to get ranked is to play 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
You
right?
gotta play a
To
lot.
improve your ranking, right? I only know that because I did it.
Yeah.
I did it. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm just saying. Like, bro, like nobody, like you said, ain't nobody ranked right now, right? So any game that we play, whether it's the Kankawee, Roselle, Zoos, nobody is nobody. So don't say come outside. Oh, you ain't coming to Atlanta. You ain't playing nobody. You going to Tennessee. You ain't playing nobody.
So
Nigga, ain't nobody.
I think you
Nobody.
misunderstood what I was saying with nobody ranked, right?
Not you. Just
Nobody
not you.
has a
Just
ranking for no y'all left with y'all rankings, right? Like when I go through
yeah.
my schedule and I figure out who I want to play, I look at the last ranking. I'll be like, all right, these dudes is right here. I'm gonna reach out to these people and see can we get games, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna definitely try to hit one every year. I'm gonna definitely try to hit 3 through 4, and then I'm gonna hit whoever else is left and see what's good, right?
Yeah.
But that's where you base your schedule off. But just because you base your schedule off of somebody being good from last year, don't mean that niggas don't merge or kids don't leave. It
Nah,
might be another powerhouse every year when you come back.
nah,
sure.
I understand that. I'm just saying to say, y'all saying, oh, he said, well, not y'all. Born say, oh, you going to Tennessee to play these? Nigga, who is to play in Atlanta but the number one? Nobody is nobody. That's what I'm saying. Whether we come to Atlanta or Tennessee, we playing a no ranked team, no name team, just good work. No matter where we go, unless we go play Voodoo, that we know number one for sure.
Hold on. Go back to that last one for me, kid. Now's the environment. Rush just stop at this football. I don't understand dudes, man. Like if I'm gonna spend my money, I want to get the best for my money, man. Like I was out of work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Like, bro, I don't want to go somewhere and play a game and go home and I had no fun. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Like
you
the
want the
other thing is
environment to be
this.
nice. You want the environment to
Everybody
be
else
nice.
talking about North Philly, like, bro, until you've been in that stadium, I don't really I think between there, Miami, uh, in those Atlanta drinks, the drink I threw, out in DC, until you've been in those environments, boy, you ain't been playing football. And I
Yeah.
don't know, you know, Cali, all the big boy stadiums, right? The big boy areas. Like those environments are damn this shit like that. And I think that the kids get better from those environments. When people like, I don't want you harassing my kids, nigga, they gonna get harassed the rest of their life.
The rest
What
of
you
Mm.
their
talking
life.
about?
They gonna
Yeah.
get
When
harassed in college, high school,
everybody's gonna get
everything.
harassed. It's just not gonna be just one sided.
Man,
It
I just been
depends,
to joints
bro.
where the other team, like when you come to the EF Classic, stands only on one side of it. It go all it's got a big screen in there. It's got every jumbotron. It's got everything you want to see in there. Everybody on one side. If you want a home side, you getting everybody behind you. It just is what it is.
And some of your people on that side, right?
Hell yeah,
But not 100 to 1, right?
Shit, man, let me tell you something. Them damn DMV folks rowdy as hell, man.
man.
I
I don't know
understand.
what. Hey, wait till you
Bro,
see us pull up. We
hey,
pull
bro.
up with three
Oh,
teams and
Hey,
everybody
bro.
there for
Them
all of the games. We don't
motherfucking
play that.
DMV folks, and you gotta stand on everything you ever said about them motherfuckers, bro. And they damn sure wasn't no 2, 3 of them.
We got
I
good
was like,
memory.
I wanted to be like, did y'all come down in charter buses or something? What the hell is so
Nah,
many of y'all motherfuckers, man?
yeah, nah, they do be bringing their entourage with them
They
though.
bring everybody, bro.
Nah, they
And
do.
everybody know what you said, bro. And they gonna all bump you about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
So it's
for
just
sure.
like, bro, I think a lot too is we got to get our own fan bases to start pulling up, bro. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got to get our people to start showing up for these kids and these players. You feel what I'm
Yeah, for
saying? To
sure.
support them. You know, I feel like DMV, hell, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I ain't know who was Atlanta and DMV this weekend. because everybody was getting cussed out. DMV was cussing their own kids out. You know what I'm saying?
We definitely do that. It ain't like, man, fuck y'all on.
I'm like, damn, I don't know if I'm gonna tell fool to chill, but shit, I think
Hell
I just
nah,
got
Tyler. Forget the media.
Turning the media.
I do that
Yeah,
with my
man,
boys go to high
so
school.
you can, man.
He said just by passing our comments, he says coming
Yeah,
out.
man, it's gonna be some good football this year, man. I can't wait to see what happens in Alabama. Y'all, and look, that's what killed me. You just said ain't nobody going to Alabama, this and that, but niggas is going because of YNC there. But you can't go there because I built a relationship.
Absolutely.
Nah, they got a lot of people going for the battle. What is it called?
Battlefield.
For Blues Battlefield. A lot of
it's a lot of people going there.
Them 10U's gonna show up for that number one though. That's just a fact. You want to play the number one team, you just gotta. That's where you gotta go. They number one.
Exactly.
Sir.
You need to keep that comment up right there. You need to go back to that one.
Which one?
Midwest teams go to Southern environments all the time, but the Southern can't play in the cold and come out here and adapt. It's true. It's true. It's true. That's why West Orlando Jags tried to play us when it was hot. They said they wasn't coming if it was cold. It's true.
So how you gonna maneuver your season? I guess that's where it's like you saying you're not moving, you're not going here. You have the best Midwest team, in events and stuff like that. So how are you planning on moving within your season?
We scheduled. I mean, we got an event this week. Next week, my event. Then the week after that, it's the Saw Boys event in Ohio. Then after that, we go to YNC, and then it's regular season.
So y'all in the league?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Of course.
Yeah,
everybody's in the league. But see, we're not one of them teams. Yeah, everybody's in the league. But we're not one of them teams that say,
in the league, buddy.
That's a good question.
Just told y'all they was in the league, but they play 12U, bro.
Yeah, that's it. They just playing up.
Bro, trust me. Listen to me, bro. I know everything about 11U and Area 11U team. We are in the league like everybody else, but we're not opposed to canceling a league game to play a national game if it come an opportunity.
Hey, y'all play Southfield, Legacy, and Ohio Football Factor?
No, but Saw Boys beat Legacy last year. I mean, Southfield and Legacy last year, so they owe them a favor.
Last year.
I'm just saying, so they owe them a favor. So we'll see them when they return the favor. Then you just say, do teams return the favor? When they return the favor, we'll see them.
But they in your area.
Detroit is 5 hours away. Ohio been ducking the Saw Boys for 3 years. They finally played this last year. Niggas run. What is in my area? Southfield is 5 hours away. If they want to play, we'll go.
But you got to understand too now.
You just called the Midwest. They call Southfield.
Right. Y'all playing national ball in an area where national ball isn't played. So you got to kind of be a little more lenient than what other teams down here and other places might be.
No.
Understand that, like, bro, I play national ball in an area people don't play national ball.
Yes, that's true. But let me correct you on that. This is an AYF region, just like the DMVU area is an AYF region. So those AYF teams don't want to play a so-called YNC teams. That it is different between DMVU because they will play YNC teams. Don't get me wrong. But these AYF teams around here won't play YNC teams like that. So it's hard.
And you can't blame them for that because that's not what you've been saying. That's not what we chasing, right?
Exactly.
It's not so. But you got to understand too, Coach. It's levels to AYF, and I don't know if Coach TJ agree to that or not. It's levels to them AYF teams, bro. So just because they in AYF don't mean that they are a team that actually has an opportunity to win a championship.
No, I understand that. AYF league is a D2 league.
Okay,
I can give you the facts behind it. Listen,
hold on.
Let me
hold on.
Leave them alone.
Can I give you the facts?
Go ahead.
Get the facts.
The reason why AYF is a D2 league, because I've done the research, I've seen it.
Ain't
in
no
most
way.
areas, listen, before they start doing this shit this year, that they trying to do crossover leagues with letting AYF play July 1st teams in some states and crossover. Before that, everybody who go AYF will go D2, and then you'll have those very select few teams, maybe one or two in each age group that might go AYF, D1. Like y'all, Mac Dolphins, and I can keep going. Everybody else go D2, other than those few groups that think they can go D1. Even in the Midwest, that's why there's only a regional for D2 and not D1, and you get an automatic pass. That's why DMVU went
So
to listen. That's why
that's
DMVU.
wrong.
Why? Yeah, we don't
That's
have a D.
wholeheartedly wrong.
We
That
don't
might
have
be
a.
your region,
I
right?
know y'all have a
But
D1
that's
region because y'all lost. I know, and y'all still
hold on.
got the
What?
bump, the free spot. I know everything, bro. Y'all
Hold on,
lost
hold
in
on.
the
Who
state
are you talking
championship.
about? Who lost?
Y'all lost in the state championship against some team. DMVU did
You
11U
talking about
last
when they
year.
were at 9U and 9U?
10U.
Out or no, 10U was
It was
last year.
last year. Bro, trust me. Listen to me. I got
Last
all
year
the
I was
stats.
the coach. What you talking about?
I'm just saying, just all age groups, all teams. I'm just saying, I know them all. I'm not just speaking on just your team.
So you don't know them all if you telling me I lost in states.
Well, I heard somebody beat y'all in state, somebody being PMEU or somebody beat y'all in state, and y'all got the invite after them because y'all didn't get the invite to AYF last year first.
So let me tell you what happened since you know everything, right? You know everything. Hold on, let me tell you what happened, right? AYF changed over from being a regional champion, only going with 8, to it being 16 teams in each division could go, right? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right,
Yes,
I just
sir.
want to make sure. 16 teams can go. So what they did is they changed it from being regional to states. All you had to do was win your state, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for us, we played our championship, and then our states was against I don't know who we played in states. Who we play? Um Damn, who did we play? We played Watkins for damn, I can't even think who we played, bro. Whoever we played,
But
we punished them, right?
yeah.
I'm just being honest. Like we punished them. But what happens is every state now, usually you have a region after that. For us, that would be North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, and Maryland, right?
Yes, sir. Yep.
So we didn't have to do that. We only just had to win states to go straight down. There was no loser from the states that went down there last year.
All right. Well, you correct me on that. I just heard somebody said y'all had lost, and that's how y'all got y'all bid because and whoop. But okay, even with that being said, to prove my point on why AYF is a D2 league, everybody say, oh, AYF structure. You win out, you make it. Nigga, if they ain't got a team to compete with you, you get an automatic bid. What are you proving? There go that first. So it ain't if you win out, you make it. Because I know about 7 teams in the Midwest that just got an automatic invite these last few years.
Look, I don't know what they do in D2. I've never played
I'm
D2
talking about
since I've been
D1.
coaching,
Legacy ain't play
right?
nobody. They go D1. Southfield ain't play nobody. They go D1. I could keep the
So
exotic
what
big
happens is
dog.
this: you have to classify whether you want to play D1 or D2 at the beginning of the year. If there's nobody for you to play, of course you're the champion of that damn
That's
state.
because most of the teams that beat their chest and say that they top dogs in their state, like PME and shit like that. I'm just talking shit about the East Coast or the Midwest.
You are.
They go D2 because it's a D2. They feel like they can win. So you only have a very select few of D1 teams that's just y'all wasting your time. MacDolph is a DMVU to go YNC. I'm just getting down to
I
that.
believe we
Everybody
had
else,
14. So look, I believe we had 14 teams that went to AYF last year in my age group, right? There
correct.
were no wild cards last year. Wild cards are when you lose states, and then they be like, "Hey, we got 2 slots open. Do you want to come play?" Right?
Yeah,
And that's selected randomly, right?
yeah.
So I don't know exactly what you're talking about. Like,
See,
that's not real.
AYF out here, we went. We played the same year we went YNC D2. We played an AYF league the same year. It was regionals for D1. Southfield, Exotic, us, and I think that's it. Everybody else went D2. Us last year in my city, only everybody went D2. In all these cities around here, everybody go D2. You got one team, like I said, on each age level that might go D1. If majority of the teams are going D2, it's a D2 league. Yes, niggas are saying, oh, I'm going D1 because they don't want to play that team in their league and lose and go D2, go D2. That's why this year they made it say if you lose your state championship, if you even declare to go D2 and you lose your state championship, you declare to go D2, you have to go D1. They want to stop the D2 ducking for the D2 league. That's why they made the rule.
Hey, look, you talking about D2. Why do you know so much about D2?
I don't
I
know
said
a damn
AYF.
thing about
I'm
D2.
talking about
man.
AYF as a whole.
AYF is not a D2 league. AYF is the best league in the country.
How?
AYF is the D. They have a D1, D2, and they had D3.
D3. They are the best
and
league
open,
in the
and
country.
open or whatever.
I guess.
So,
I
Hey,
guess
but
what
look,
I guess what I want to
look,
understand
Coach
about it. Though.
Trayvon, you can't say that you know everything and then get this wrong, bro.
How?
Yeah, because
I know
my thing is,
every
how
bracket
can you
they
say it's
have.
a D2 league when and you trying to tell people, yeah, come over here to compete with this and that so we can have more, bro? Ain't nobody.
Hold on. I got a question.
This and that.
I got a question because he just called them a D2 AYF a D2 league.
It
What
is.
league do you play in?
We don't have a state league.
No, that's not what I asked you.
They're YNC.
Nope.
They're YNC, coach.
YNC.
That's not a league.
We don't have a league. I just said that.
So you just told us y'all playing in a league this year.
Yeah,
What
in
league
Ohio, in Ohio league. I don't know what kind of league it is. I just know it's Ohio State League. I don't know. We don't have.
So it's a rec league. It's a boys and girls club league, right?
No, travel teams play in there. So it's just a league with teams, and it's grade based.
Who's the affiliation with?
Nigga, am I from Ohio?
Hey, so I know I want to ask. I want to ask this question.
You gotta be playing boys and girls club, my boy.
AYF,
let me get this one right quick, Coach. So,
Demons
Coach
goes,
Trayvon,
Hawk Boys goes.
Coach Trayvon, let me ask you a question real quick. So, since by your logic, the Fort Lauderdale decided to play in YNC and then go to a D2 AYF.
They went D1 AYF, and they wouldn't have won that, and they only lost because they didn't have all their players.
I know, bro, but you just said D. I mean, you just
said
AYF is a D2.
That's one team. Name me. That's one team.
They were the defending YNC national champs from the year before.
Who, Watkins?
No, Fort Lauderdale.
Exactly. They are wide. They got two rosters. I don't know if they AYF or YNC.
I'm lost, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
YNC isn't a league, homeboy.
I ain't gonna be able to
YNC is a tournament.
No, I know what you're saying. He's trying to say they was a D2 team. They were a D1 team. Yes,
I know they were a D1 team because they played in a D1 AYF league.
Oh,
you were saying in general that AYF is basically a D2.
For me, because most of the teams play D2.
Bro, you can't
Majority
say that.
of the teams play D2, so I call it a D2
not
league.
true.
That's not true though. Because Watkins
true.
was never a D1. I mean D2.
DMVU is not D2.
Powerhouse Elite was a D2.
Maryland Heat not D2.
Oakland Dynamite was a D2.
But how
they
many?
End up going D2.
But listen. How many teams?
OG Ducks ain't D2.
Look, I'm in they play action group.
BTE ain't D2.
I'm in a play action group. So how many teams saying that they can beat Virginia Bulls, whoop-de-whoop, talking that shit, a rivalry, whatever it is, but they also say, nah, we're going to let y'all go D1 because we can't fuck with y'all, but we're going to go D2.
Virginia Bulls play where?
I don't know. I think UFYL, I think, but I don't know what I'm just saying, bro. Even
that don't got shit to do with us, though.
I'm just saying, as a league, because we had the same shit happen in my city, in my area, is what I'm saying. Niggas
and then the other thing you said too is like we can't play YNC teams. Like as long as our roster is certified, right? When I wanted YNC, I wanted with an AYF roster.
I said that Fort Lauderdale used two rosters. Same thing. When we played Legacy last year, their AYF team, right? They in y'all bracket. They used July 1st kids to play us because we a YNC team.
I don't do that. Whoever on my roster, we run with the roster.
I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, Nick.
All right, man. You got a minute to unravel my head, bro.
For me, if you really know about the regions and the teams, if you really know about the regions and the teams, for me, AYF is a D2 league because everybody chooses to go D2 instead of really competing and trying to win and go D1.
Hey, you done lost it, bro.
That's why they made the rule, Ken. Why would they make the rule if you lose?
They made the rule so they want to make it even. Everybody is not an elite team. Like Watkins, like North Philly Blackhawks, the PMEs,
No,
right?
they made the
What is it?
rule because you'll have D2 teams that beat D1 teams that'll stay going D2. That's why they made the rule, because niggas want to be D2 in a D2 league. They don't want to really compete in the best
So
league
you didn't hear
so-called
me say
in the world.
All right,
But
hold on.
that's
Destiny,
like saying everybody really scared at Wine 6. Don't nobody want to be the AC.
hey, Destiny Jackson says, Ken, please ask
Supposed to be the
this.
AFC.
Why will you go play Smoky Top, but not do what DMV just did? He says, she says, walk 'em down gang far better than any smoke you can play in Tennessee. Says so. Come play Voodoo in walk down gang like DMV did. It says waiting for an excuse.
You breaking up just a little bit.
You breaking up? You breaking up?
What I believe he said earlier was they already beat Walk Down Gang. And they ain't ready to play.
Crazy questions.
Okay,
that's crazy questions, lady. Like, that's crazy questions. Like, why would we? And then if the 4-4 Bulls worse or better than Walk Down Gang, who knows? It's a new year.
Nah, coach.
I'm confused.
Nah, coach. You can't do that.
What
no,
the hell?
No, I'm saying, but who won? Who won last between them two? 4-4 Walk Down Gang. I don't know. They both are the same level. So what I'm saying is, us being
bro, you just said you know everything, bro.
I don't know who won
know?
last. I know they got a rivalry. I don't know who won last. But what I'm saying is, us beating 4-4 and them being Walk Down Gang, it's the same type of win. It's no better win. It's not. It's nothing different.
How can you say that, coach? One team has been to nationals since they were 8 years old. Since they were 8 years old, they've been nationally ranked. The other has, I don't think, ever outside.
Let me. You right. They have it because I had to tell his ass that earlier. You right. 4-4 have it because I had to tell him that shit.
They was ranked. They was ranked in the SEALs rankings. They was ranked in the
but
SEALs
they
rankings.
went C1 in or whatever last year.
Yeah,
Georgia Rattlers or whatever.
But since 8U, the Walk Down Gang has been ranked.
I understand. We have too. And they've been the top 10 just like us. But nobody giving respect because we're not from Georgia. We've been in the top 15, top 11 since 8U.
People, if that's the case, then how can you say, if y'all have been ranked in the top 15 since 8U, then you get your respect?
All right, look. Hey, this gonna have to be a to be continued.
Yeah, we're gonna be
I'm not going outside. I'm not gonna walk a straight line because I listen. I don't want to get pulled over. Police say walk a straight line, and I can't because you didn't got me goddamn busy with all of this.
One question for
TJ.
TJ.
You didn't say it, bro. I'm confused, man.
I got one question for TJ.
Coach Trayvon, you gonna have to call me outside of this, bro.
I said TJ.
Yeah, we gotta talk.
I got one for TJ though, and y'all can get out of here. So who all going AYF D1 in your region that you got to play to make it?
Watkins, Maryland Heat, Baltimore, what's that? West Baltimore, Ravens. Those are the teams in Maryland that play D1.
How many teams is that? 6, right?
I don't know. It's like 4. There's other teams, but those are the better teams.
Look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull up the statistics and just send them to Sports Fanatic and them. That's all I'm gonna do, and just to show you that I know the shit is D2 is.
So you're saying that you believe there are more D2 teams at AYF than D1?
Yes.
But that don't make it a D2 league. That just means
it is when I gotta hear these niggas out. Oh, this the best structured league. You gotta win your way out to make it. Whoop de whoop.
Okay, but that's the D2 side. You feel what I'm saying?
Even the D1 side.
But you gotta think though like this, bro. Think like this.
Secret society.
You literally just said now earlier
that
YNC gonna need more teams. It's only like 5 or 6 people gonna show, right?
Yeah.
So, bro, what's the difference if they got 5 or 6 of their best play teams too? Because we know, ultimately Mac is a good team. DMV is a good team. You feel what I'm saying? So they have good teams as well.
The team from the Midwest, Southfield is a good team.
And all reality, though,
PME is a good team.
Right.
OG, this is another year. We know OG gets better as they get older.
DMVU is gonna be all of them AYF D1 so-called teams by 30.
We don't know if DMV gonna
other
be
than Mac Dolphins. I promise you that. Other than Mac, I said other than Mac, Watkins, West Baltimore.
Hey, watch your mouth, Fanatic.
All of them. I
Hey,
guarantee
but
you,
anyway,
TJ will
look,
beat
man.
all of them by 30.
Hey, Coach TJ, you know
Yo.
we gonna have to.
He continue. We coming back to this. Coach.
Nah,
we
for
definitely-
sure.
We
I
definitely got
appreciate
to
it.
bring you back
Nah, we
home, man.
appreciate
We on
y'all,
that
man.
2 hour and 30+ minute
Yeah, we
mark.
Coach
appreciate
TJ,
y'all.
you 30 points better
Man,
than all
hey,
them, man.
time fly when you having fun. But look, bro, y'all that's in here, I appreciate y'all standing the whole duration.
For sure.
Please hit that like button on the way out. We got, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of people in here. So please, if you're on Facebook, hit the like button. If you're on YouTube, definitely subscribe. Fanatic, move over so they can see your handle.
Hey man, let's get it, man.
Yeah, go to
Y'all
Fanatic
ahead,
right
bro.
there. His social media handle, and make sure y'all go support,
let's
man.
run it up. Run it up,
Coach, man. We appreciate you being on here.
Appreciate that.
You know, time fly when you having fun.
We appreciate it.
My mind a little twisted right now.
Hey man, that's normal.
I'm a little lost. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I'm gonna get some straightening, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Appreciate
See y'all
all
tomorrow.
y'all.
We out.
All right.